we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for Chapter 3 of the Arkham Horror Forgotten Age campaign. Spoilers. We'll get that out of the way at the start. This is a campaign, and if you don't want any spoilers, if you don't want to see what's happening, then thank you very much for joining in. I will assume that anybody who is still with us is either happy with spoilers or has already played this campaign and is here to laugh at our misery. Again. So, let's have a little bit of a recap of what happened in chapters 1 and 2. We went into the jungle. There were 4 of us.
I was going to say, do we have to have a recap?
Scenario 2 was one of the most epic experiences and stories that we've experienced.
Yeah.
Only 2 of us came back alive.
After a heroic effort.
After a very heroic effort to try and get a relic.
Yeah.
But you didn't make it out of the temple alive?
No, we got the relic.
No.
Well, we don't know whether you made it out of the temple alive.
That's true.
We know you got the relic, you didn't make it out.
Yeah.
Then Andy decided to blow it up with dynamite.
But I got a relic.
Yeah.
But you got the relic out of it.
Yeah.
Then we left the jungle and we came back home.
Yeah.
And then we read this interlude, which I'm not going to read all again, but basically we got back home, stuff happened. Which one was it? Which one of these did we have?
Oh, it was quite confusing, wasn't it? We weren't sure
Well,
what
there's
the
5 different
resolution
endings.
was.
I think we had... If we recovered the Relic of Ages, which we did.
No, we didn't.
No.
Didn't we?
We did, didn't we?
Oh, well, we got
Pretty
it.
sure we did.
Or does it
But
say?
we didn't make it out.
Oh, if Alejandro
Oh yes,
recovered
the Relic of Ages.
We
Okay,
did.
Right.
So we did.
I'll be quiet.
So we got Expeditions End 1, which is the lead investigator chooses whether it belongs in a museum
Oh yeah,
or it's too dangerous to be on display. We should keep it hidden and safe until we know more about it. Which one did we choose then?
museum.
So you said it belongs in a museum.
Yep.
And then we went to Expedition 2, where we added a tablet token to the bag. I think we did that.
Yes.
Do you want to just
Can you
check?
check?
Do you want to just check? And then we skipped to Expedition 4, which was basically, 2:30 in the morning, somebody knocks at the door, and it's the woman, Iktaka, the Estley warrior who we encountered in the rainforest. And she basically said, whatever you did, you've got to reverse it, or we will all cease to exist.
Yeah.
So presumably we're going back to the jungle. The story continues in Scenario 3, Threads of Fate, which is where we are.
And that's the tablet token.
That is the
isn't it?
tablet. Right, okay. So Scenario 3, Threads of Fate. Here we go.
And there's only one auto fail.
There's only one auto
There's
fail.
only ever one auto
feel
fail.
like
Despite
we should
appearances
double-check
from
that.
last
We
time.
did draw it 5 times in the first 15 minutes of last time. Right, Scenario 3, Threads of Fate. The night passes with Iktaka resting in your living room. You get no sleep for the remainder of the night, your thoughts drifting between concern and disbelief. Her story is preposterous, but you feel compelled to believe it nonetheless. You've known that the relic from the Estley ruins had some deeper purpose ever since you first laid eyes upon it. When you emerge from your bedroom the next morning, your uninvited guest is sitting at your dining room table, arms crossed tightly across her chest. Her piercing eyes trace your every move like a bird watching its prey. No pleasantries are exchanged. Where is the relic now? Iktaka asks impatiently. Where have you brought it? You explain that it is safe in good hands. She shakes her head, her knuckles white with frustration. I assure you, it is not. Right, check the campaign log. If the investigators gave custody of the relic to Alejandro, or if Alejandro recovered the Relic of Ages, either of those?
Yeah, to Alejandro.
We gave him the relic, did we?
Yeah.
Did we?
To take to the museum.
Did
It
we?
was him. Because he was going to put it. He's the one who was going to put it in the museum for us.
We went to Expeditions End 2, which is recording your campaign log that the investigators gave custody of the relic to Alejandro.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, but you've got it, haven't you? Haven't you got it in your deck?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we did that, proceed to Intro 2. Intro 2. Setting aside your many questions for the time being, you call your contact at the Miskatonic University Museum. Despite the early hour, Dr. Horowitz should be at her office preparing for the long day ahead of her. The operator connects you after a short delay. Ellie gives you an unusually curt greeting, her voice cracking and unsteady. As soon as you ask about the relic, she scoffs. Not you, too. Mr. Wolstead is practically knocking down my office door, and 2 reporters have been harassing me all morning. You ask her what the trouble is, and she lets out a long sigh. The relic is missing, she explains. None of the security guards knows what happens. 1 minute it was in its display case, the next it was gone. And before you ask, no, Mr. Vella is nowhere to be found. Suddenly she is yelling to another party. 1 moment, please, I'm on the telephone. She apologises to you tersely and hangs up a moment later. Sure enough, Alejandro is not answering his telephone, and none of his other associates have seen him since yesterday. Believe me now? Ikitaka asks, rising to her feet and gathering her things. We've wasted enough time. Find the relic and meet me back here tonight. Don't follow me. The lead investigator must decide. You're not going anywhere until you tell me what's going on, or have it your way.
Yep, fine, have it your way.
Okay, have it your way. Skip to intro 5. So if anybody in the chat knows... Oh, here we go. Scott is saying, pretty sure you sent it to the museum. You shouldn't have it in your deck.
Well, if it comes up, I'll discard it then.
Yeah, we definitely gave it to the museum. We definitely chose that option, which was...
Alejandro's
2.
probably stoked.
Recording your campaign log that the investigators have earned his trust. Did we earn his trust?
Yes.
If it is not already in an investigator's deck, add... Any one investigator may choose to add Alejandro to his or her deck, which I did.
Yep.
Add a tablet token to the bag for the current remainder of the campaign. Skip to Expedition 4. There's no mention of giving up the relic. But I don't know where we got the relic. I don't know where it said.
Is it at the end of the last, near the end of the last one? You know, when we blew up the thing and we took it out at that sort of point?
That would have been...
when you prized it from our bones.
Right, resolution 1, resolution 2. Yeah, so many different options here. Oh, there's one resolution where you have to replay it. It's too dangerous. This place must be destroyed.
Yeah.
That was resolution 3. And that's resolution 5. In your campaign log, record that the investigators recovered the Relic of Ages. One investigator must add the Relic of Ages to their deck.
Yeah.
So we did that.
Yeah.
But then there's no mention
Of removing it.
Which is a little unusual. Yeah, so it got added there. It got added on page 11 of the Forgotten Age campaign guide, where it says, record that the investigators have recovered it. And then when we chose to give it to the museum, there's no mention of removing it, which is a little bit unusual. Anyway, right, so have it your way. Skip to intro 5. Intro 5. Ikitaka strings her ornately decorated bow with frightening speed and slams your door on her way out. Remember that Ikitaka left without you. So we don't need to note that.
No.
We just have to remember that for tonight's session,
Okay.
that she left without us. Check the campaign log. If the investigators gave custody of the relic to Harlan Ernstone, who?
No idea.
I'm guessing we didn't.
I'm guessing we didn't, but that's obviously another option that we could have done. Proceed to intro 6, otherwise skip to setup. Right, setup. So I've gathered the following cards. We have Threads of Fate, the Panacotic, it's probably a silent P, Narcotic Brotherhood, Midnight Masks, which is actually a scenario from Night of the Zealots,
Oh, okay.
Locked Doors, Night Gaunts, and Dark Cult. So I've got all of these. But when gathering Midnight Masks, it's literally just the Treachery cards, 2 False Leads and 3 Hunting Shadows, and the following locations. So these are actually the locations from the second scenario of Night of the Zealot.
Oh, wow.
Before drawing opening hands, search the collection and each player's deck for Alejandro Vela and Relic of Ages and set them aside out of play. So there you go. So we take it out of the deck and we set it aside. I'll put it over there. Right. That might be it then. So that's before drawing opening hands. Right, put Northside, Downtown, East Town, Miskatonic University, Rivertown, Velma's Diner, and the Curiosity Shop into play. Each investigator begins play at Rivertown. So Rivertown we can flip over. The rest of them should be locked side up. Okay, so we're all... Have we got the little ones? Should be little meeples.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So we're all at Rivertown, where there are 4 clues. Anybody's got the clues? Set the town hall location. Okay, so I've got more stuff here. So, town hall location. Ikitaka, brackets, the Forgotten Guardian, and the Expedition Journal aside. Adjust the contents of each act deck as noted below under the 3 acts, 3 threads. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. Right, this is why I wanted to do this on camera rather than setting it up beforehand. So this scenario contains 3 different act decks. An A/B deck, a C/D deck, and an E/F deck. Each of these act decks is constructed separately in numerical order as usual. During the course of this scenario, all 3 of these act decks will be in play, and players may choose which acts to pursue and which to ignore.
Wow.
The text of all 3 acts is considered active at all times. You might not have time to accomplish all 3 tasks, so choose which leads you wish to pursue wisely. The contents of each of these act decks is altered depending on the circumstances below. Somebody else wants to help me with this. So, the AB deck is as follows. Check the campaign log. If Alejandro recovered the Relic of Ages, or if the investigators gave custody of the relic to Alejandro, which is a yes, remove the following act cards from the AB deck. Is it clear which ones are the AB?
I mean, maybe to a normal person, but not so much to me.
I tell you what, it's
Not on the other side, is it?
Is it on the other side?
I mean, who would have thought of turning a card over, eh?
Because it'll say like Act 1A, Act 1B.
Yeah.
So we're looking for the AB cards.
So yeah,
Is
I've got
no.
I've got Agenda
There's no
2A,
AB.
Agenda 3A.
Yeah, so that's the A deck.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
so out
it
of
is
all
from
of the
that
A's and the B's, so
Yeah.
do you want to separate them so that the A's and the
A's and
B's,
B's.
Yeah.
then the C's and the D's, then the E's and the F's? Because when I opened up the pack, I looked through it, I was like, there's like 30 agendas in here, what's going on?
It can be a very long night.
Yeah.
So they're the A's and the B's.
I believe so.
Right, so Andy, out of those,
Yep.
These seem
we need to
be C.
remove Harlan is in danger, exclamation mark,
Yep.
both copies of Harlan's Curse,
Yep.
and the 2 copies of the At the Exhibit. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, and one of the 2 copies of the At the Exhibit at random.
Right. Okay.
Okay? If the investigators gave custody of the relic to Harlan Ernstone, we didn't. Right, so which ones are removed?
Those are removed.
These are removed, and then what we need to do is we need to build the agenda and the act deck as normal.
Okay, so these go in order.
They're basically, they go in order. Right, what have we got here then?
That should be the C and D.
You want to do these, Emily? Right, so the C and the D. The investigators must choose one of the following options and adjust the contents of that deck accordingly. If you wish to go to the police to inform them about Alejandro's disappearance, we do this, or do we want to look for him on our own?
I think we go find him. Do we reckon?
Well,
Why would we go? We're capable people. We don't need the police.
it's true, but we do have 3 different things to do.
Well, that's true. That is,
I'm going to vote for the police for no particular reason.
yeah.
At my
You're
safe
going-
time.
You're going for do it on our own?
I'm going for doing our own. Yeah.
Emily?
Police.
Police? Andy?
I bet do it on our own then.
Just to be awkward.
Just to be awkward.
Yeah. Well, should we flick a Doom token?
Flip a Doom token.
And if it's Doom side, we go with police.
Yeah.
Clue
Because you
side.
think we're doomed, do we?
Yeah, because yeah.
Right. So we're going to find him ourselves.
We'll find
Yep.
ourselves.
If you were to look for Alejandro on your own, remove the following act cards from the CD deck.
I have a feeling that one might
Missing persons.
No.
Both copies of At the Station.
I don't have those.
And one of the 2 copies of Friends in High Places at random.
Oh. Missing persons.
Okay. Both copies of At the Station.
2 at the station.
And one of the 2 copies of Friends in High Places at random.
Okay.
Right. Alan, the EF deck. If you listened to Ikitaka's tale, did we? Or if Ikitaka left without you. She left without us.
left
Without us, yeah.
So you need to remove the following act cards from the EF deck. The Guardian's Inquiry.
Oh, I'm looking on the wrong side. Yeah.
Both copies of Strange Relics. And then one of the 2 copies of The Cave of Darkness at random. Okay, and then this is the encounter deck. Removed?
Remove. No.
I think that's right. Removed? Removed.
Yeah.
Removed.
Right, okay, so...
It's normal, I've got I've got 1, 2,
So according
and
to
2
this,
threes.
according to this, we want 3 acts, but only 1 agenda. So who's got the agenda?
I got an agenda 2A and agenda 3A.
Who's got the agenda 1A? That'll
I've
be
just
that
got
card, won't it?
acts.
That one says 1A, 1A. Yes, we got agenda 1A.
Right, so here's the agenda.
Okay.
That's the thing we're trying to do. Okay, and then the 3 acts. So that's Act 1A.
I've only got acts on this one.
Yeah, that's right. So that's Act 1C. And then you've got Act 1E.
I have indeed.
Right, okay. So let's have a look through these. So first of all, the agenda. You have 3 tasks before you and a limited amount of time before the trail goes cold. Where do you search first? This, we have a global resign option that we can do wherever we want, which is you don't want to risk taking too long, so you head to safety with the information you've gathered. Very similar to Scenario 2 of Night of the Zealot,
Right.
where you've got until midnight. 6 doom counters on here and this advances. Okay, so the acts. The relic is missing. The Esley relic was last seen in its display case in the Esley exhibit at the Miskatonic Museum, wherever that is. Ikitaka fears that the relic could be used for terrible purposes if left in the wrong hands. You must recover it. So our objective is only investigators in the Miskatonic University can spend the requisite number of clues, which is 4, to advance. So if we are there and we spend 4 clues, we can search for that. Okay, next, search for Alejandro, which apparently we're doing on our own. You've decided to search for Alejandro on your own, believing that you have a better shot at finding him without involving the police. His hotel is in East Town, so you begin your search there. Only investigators in East Town can spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance, which is 4. And Trial of the Huntress. Ikitaka told you not to follow her, though you can't help but wonder what she is up to. You decide to pursue her as she heads down toward the riverside. So only investigators in Rivertown can spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So they are the 3 things that we have on. Well, that's already different from every other scenario. Do not read until the end of the scenario. Right, there you go.
Okay.
So,
Do we have any gut feel? Well, we'll draw our cards and stuff like that. But do we have any?
I've drawn a pretty poor starting hand.
Do we have any gut feeling of which one we want to focus on and which is our priority and which is second? Oh, sorry, this needs 8.
oh, okay.
8 clues to do that one.
See, I think we only had to go there with 4 clues for the relic, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
I quite like the sound of that one.
do like relics.
Yeah.
What if Alejandro knows about the relic?
Well, I mean, he's only there with 4 clues.
And I'm going to ask this now while people are watching in the chat. But a couple of weeks ago, somebody gave me a link to a website where you could click and you could get all of the keywords up on screen, and I've lost that link. So if anybody can find what that link is, it's basically, it's a website with all of the keywords on, and you click on it and it basically quotes that section of the rulebook. It's very handy, and I can't find it. Action 1, resign. Says Scott. Right, let's just have a look at because we're playing on easy, let's have a look at the skull minus X, where X is the highest number of doom on a cultist. So right now skull is 0, but we're going to be finding cultists.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cultist is -2. If you do not succeed by at least 1, take 1 damage. The tablet is -2, and if you do not exceed by at least 1, place 1 doom on the nearest cultist. And the elder thing is -2. If you fail, lose 1 of your clues.
Oh.
Right. And for those people who watched last time, you may remember we lost 2 of the characters. So do you want to just introduce your new characters who are joining us?
I've gone as the Mystic, Akachi Onyeli, who is a shaman.
You played in the last campaign, I think?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, yeah. And she has 5 willpower. Let's see if I can remember these ones. 2 intellect.
Yep.
3 strength.
Fight.
And 3 agility.
Yep.
I'm getting there.
Yep.
I'm getting there. Yeah, and whenever she plays an asset which uses charges, I get to put an additional
You get an
charge.
extra charge on it, yeah.
Right, and I've also I've also started with arcane research as a permanent, which means I start with 1 mental trauma.
Okay.
Let's have a quick look.
Are you still poisoned?
Yes.
So your poison is a permanent card.
Yes, I'll find that in a minute.
Right.
I picked Finn Edwards, the rogue, the bootlegger. And his stats are 1 willpower, 4 intellect, 3 fight, and 4 evade.
So not very good on the old willpower,
No.
but good at everything else.
The other stuff isn't bad.
Sorry, combat, not fight.
Combat.
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 Special ability?
You may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to evade.
Okay. That's all right.
So that could be quite good.
Yeah.
If we're avoiding vengeance.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
Which it will be, because I haven't found any guns yet.
We completely messed up in scenario 1, didn't we? And got like
We did.
5 vengeance.
was
Really
a
just
mistake.
managed to annoy everyone we came across, basically.
Right, 5 cards, 5 resources, and I start with 1 damage and 1 horror because of my trauma, and you start with 2 damage
Yep.
because of your trauma. Okay. So. This'll be fine. Be fine.
I was
I'm not
quite
going to
pleased.
mulligan.
I was quite pleased with my opening hand as well, actually.
Okay, Brett's PM'd me a link in Slack. Excellent. Thank you, Brett. No, I don't think that was it. No, that wasn't it.
No.
It's useful. Look, we'll use that temporarily. Yeah, I can't remember what the website was, but
It was like a brown background,
It had a
wasn't
brown
it?
background
then
and all of the
lots
keywords were
squares.
there.
It was all squares that
Yeah.
you could then go on
Yeah.
or something.
but that's fine. That'll keep us going temporarily, should we need it. Okay, right.
Are these double whammied? Or are
They, yeah, all of these
unidirect?
arrows are two-way arrows. I just put one
Okay.
on. Yeah, I might have to look at getting some double arrows because I think it's only one scenario that we've ever played
Yeah.
where the arrows were one-way arrows.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often,
No,
does it?
no. So yeah, these arrows ignore the actual way they're pointing. Everything is two-way. I was expecting there to be one there, but there isn't.
Oh, yeah.
So okay,
Go around.
and game's going to massively improve because I found the reference cards. So Mythos phase, which we skip, investigation phase. Off we go then. I've been looking forward to this since 5 minutes after we finished the last time.
Yeah, ditto.
This is so good, so good.
Yeah. Once I got over Wendy, demise.
Still not quite
obvious.
sure.
Yeah. Being trapped under the rubble, thinking, "Oh, I can hear them. They're going to let me out."
Yeah. yeah. Just hear Andy talking. No, blow it up. Blow it up. Just blow it up.
Okay. Well, we've got 4 clues here. It's got a 1 shroud value.
I think it's
We can get these.
no-brainer, isn't it?
I'm about the now. What's my special ability? This is when I move to a location, I get a free investigate.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for me to move somewhere. So why we want to go to a diner, I'm not sure.
No. I think here's our... Because if we can hoover up these 4 and go here, we can immediately advance that act.
Yes, it's the first one, isn't it?
Yes. The relic is missing.
So maybe we want to do that. So maybe unless
That would be
Emily
good.
wants to do a setup turn,
Yeah. Does anybody
got-
need to do a setup turn?
I don't.
Because
I'd like to, but I don't have enough cards to set up.
because my intellect is 4,
Yeah.
I'm probably better at getting clues at other locations.
Yeah, and Emily's intellect is 4.
Oh, yours is 4 as well.
So you could sit there and take the first go, hoover up these, and then Paul might be able to move over
what,
to there.
what Paul's saying is because you two have a higher intellect, you might be better off going elsewhere to leave the more retarded members of the crew to pick up the easier ones.
Yeah, unless you're doing other stuff. If you're spending your time setting up and things.
Yeah,
I'm quite happy to try and grab some clues.
And actually, I might go first and grab some clues.
Okay,
because
then.
I've got a few.
Yeah.
Where's the other place?
Brett
There's
sent me
another
another
place. Which other one are we going to focus on? The relic and.
Well, I mean,
So we can't do it all.
We haven't done one thing once yet. So, I mean, let's see how the first one goes. I reckon.
That was it, Brett.
That's it.
That is the link.
Deal.
Thank you very much. That is the exact one.
Quick, add to favourites.
Yeah. I'll
that's
drag that down to there. Right, done. Excellent. So we got that on screen when we need it. Thank you, Brett.
Right, so I'll go first then. And I shall take an investigate action,
Okay.
which I will back up with perception.
Perception. So you're 2
I've got
plus 2 against 1.
I'm +3. Oh no, I'm 2 plus 2. Sorry,
2 plus
I see what
2.
you're
So
saying.
yeah,
Yes.
you're at a plus 3.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Also fail.
Yay!
You draw a card for your
I draw a
perception,
card.
and you get float. Now, if the rest of the night goes like this,
Yeah, then we're laughing.
we're all good.
If
And
not,
then-
I'm going to have someone else pick my tokens for me.
And then I'm going to do an investigate action, and I'll back it up with perception.
This is quite a nice start.
Just for a bit of deja vu. Yeah.
grab the clue in and
No,
Yeah,
no,
the
don't do that.
perception.
You jinxed it now.
Uh-oh.
That's a -2.
That is a -2.
Yeah.
But if you do not succeed by at least 1,
Which I have.
place 1 doom on the nearest cultist, which wouldn't have done anything because there's no cultist.
There we go.
Excellent. So I'll draw this card.
2 clues.
Ooh.
Yes, rule pop. Scott, that's the one.
Oh, I haven't got my starting resources, have I? That would help.
Have 5.
5. Excellent. So, I think then next I might play the Catonian Stone, which is seal one of those, a skull symbol,
Oh, yeah.
cultist symbol, a tablet.
Seal one of them.
Yeah.
Now, we've not
that's one of-
actually
that's
had
one of
any
the new
seal
ones, isn't
effects yet, have we?
What's he do?
No, I didn't really get to
Seal.
use them last time.
So
Seal.
I think we literally.
As an additional cost, you must search the Chaos bag for the specified Chaos token and place it on top of the card, thereby sealing it.
Yeah.
If there is a choice of which token to seal, the card's controller chooses. If the specified token is not in the bag, the card cannot enter play. So you've taken one of those tokens out of the bag.
Yeah.
So which one do we want to take out of the bag?
Unfortunately,
A really
it
bad
goes back in the minute we draw an auto fail.
Oh, which will be like.
Which will be very soon.
Yeah, very soon. Yeah.
But yeah, in theory, it should give us a.
So what you're going to take out?
What? I'm
the worst
thinking the one that puts Doom on.
Oh, yes, the one that if you fail
Although is
by
that
so many, it put a doom on the...
Is that symbol?
tablet?
Is that is the tablet symbol, isn't
I
it?
think so.
That is the tablet
Yeah.
symbol, yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to be overruled if anyone thinks that one
No,
is worse.
that's fine.
Yeah, go
a
for
good
it. I
idea.
mean, we've got.
Okay, so that's sealed.
Seal that on the card. I mean, maybe I should have waited to another turn when we weren't testing on a 1, but you know, I got overexcited and saw a new card. So.
Yeah. Aaron just wants a reminder of the new investigators. We have Emily playing Finn Edwards and Alan playing.
Catchy on Yeli?
Yeah, that one.
Probably on Yell. I doubt it's
Yell.
an E.
Oh yeah, because there's no
sound at the end.
inflection, is there? That would be the catchy on Yell.
Okay, all done.
Yes, all done.
3 actions.
Right.
We got the wrong meeple for you.
Yeah.
We've got a red
green
one.
one.
It should be a green one.
Yeah.
Do we have a green one?
No.
No. Oh yeah, there is.
yes, I see
yeah,
a
I see it. He's
Big one.
ironically buried under rubble.
There we go.
Is that a sign?
Yeah.
It is a sign. Right.
All right, I'll go next then.
Okay.
So to start with, I'll play Mitch for 2 and not an
If
action.
you're not in action after your turn begins, play an ally for 1
Yep.
cheaper.
Then I'm going to search. Well, investigate.
3 versus 1.
Yep. Yay.
Have a clue.
Then I'll search again.
Ooh.
Ooh. Search +2 and search the top 3 cards of your deck for an ally asset and draw it.
Okay.
I'll do that at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
So that's 2. For my third action, I think I should probably move somewhere. Maybe give one of you guys an idea of what's coming up. So let's.
I mean, we're heading there for the relic, and there was to look for Alejandro, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're probably going there pretty soon anyway, so I'll go that way.
Yeah.
Okay. So East Town, let's read the flavour. The East Town neighbourhood, situated on the northern banks of the Miskatonic River, contains lower class housing, the Arkham police station, and popular eateries like Velma's Diner. That's really interesting, that, because this is a card from the first set,
Right.
and Velma's Diner is now somewhere that you can go to.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Nice touch.
Yeah.
Right, so we have 4 clues there. It has a shroud value of 2. While you are in East Town, reduce the cost of each ally asset you play by 2.
Oh, that's
wow.
a very nice place for me to be.
Yeah, definitely.
I shall be here for some time.
Yeah.
Right, let's do my search the top 3 cards for an ally.
Okay. I might go here.
I did not do.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
So my first action is to move. Miskatonic University is one of the most prestigious colleges in the Northeast. Go on.
No, I just thought, obviously Andy's got 2 clues, but he would have to be at there to spend them, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah.
The university library is famous for its collection of occult books maintained by the esteemed Dr. Henry Armitage. Is he still there? I thought he was dead.
Yeah, maybe he can come back to life.
I can't remember what happened to him.
Maintain them from beyond the grave.
So I'm moving here.
Ooh, 4.
Oof.
Oh, that's what you wanted. Nice, difficult one.
There is 8 clues here, though. There is 8 clues at Miskatonic University. And a victory.
Much needed.
Okay.
Search the top 6 cards of your deck for a tome or spell card and add it to your hand.
Oh, hello.
Useful. Yeah.
Your ears perked up there.
Yes.
I don't know whether I don't think I've got any tomes in here. Anyway, after you move to a location, take an investigate action limit once per round. So I'll do that now for free. I've got 4 intellect versus 4 shroud. I am going to put a perception in, since we've all got 10 of them in our deck.
Yep, seems to be the fashion at the moment. So that's +2.
I'm also going to put in deduction, because if this skill test is successful, I get an additional clue.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I'm going to put in Eureka.
Oh.
If this skill test is successful, the investigator performing this test searches the top 3 cards of the deck for a card, draws it, and right.
So we got
Oh my god, let's
1,
hope
2,
it
3,
works.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against 4. I'm at +4.
Yeah. A lot riding on it.
Yeah. -2.
That's fine.
If you fail, lose one of your clues. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's 2 clues.
it's 1 clue normally. It's another clue for the deduction.
Yeah.
Deduction.
It is draw a card for perception.
Yeah.
And then it is draw the top 3 cards.
For Eureka.
What a combo.
I'll take that one. And then I shuffle these. Okay. So I've only had 1 action.
I don't want to jinx it, but it's going quite well.
Right. Second action. I am going to spend 2 resources to play the art student. Because when the art student enters play, get a free clue.
Nice.
Third action.
Unless you've got anything to back it up with, it's probably not worth investigating, is it?
I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah.
We only need 4 clues here.
Yeah, and
I've
you've
got
got
3.
3. So when Emily moves over, if not Emily, myself. When myself.
If you come over,
Yeah.
Right, I am done. So Emily, it's up to you where you want to go. This is really hard to search for clues.
Yeah.
This is a bit easier.
It is a bit easier. This is worth 1 victory if we get rid of all of these 8, but yeah, we might not.
I think I'll head this way for now.
First action to move.
Move 1.
And if you've got allies, you can play them here cheaper.
Not on me.
I assume that's cumulative with my reducing cost. So
Yeah,
I'll get
reduce the cost of
discount
each past
3 on the first ally I play.
Wow.
I play my lucky cigarette.
I'm sitting here for the rest of the game.
And then I will investigate.
Can I ask what Lucky Cigarette Case does? Emily?
It
I've
is
not
after
seen
you
it before.
succeed a skill test by 2 or more, you exhaust it and you get to draw a
Oh,
card.
nice.
Okay.
It's at 2, I'm at 4, so I'm at +2.
Should be good enough.
+2 right now is good for
pretty
anything.
good.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
There's
do
a
we have
-3.
There's a -3 in
Yeah,
there.
so there's only...
-3 in your total.
Yeah.
I think now's the time to...
I mean, your luck's changing, Emily. I can feel it. Yay!
Okay, we have a clue. How many is that? At that location. 3.
Yep.
I'll try another one then.
Okay.
You might be able to advance already.
Hey!
That's a success by 2, isn't it? So
Yeah,
you can
it
use
is.
your
It is.
item.
So you're exhausted to draw a card. Nice. Okay, are we going to do it?
We might as well,
Might as
yeah.
well.
Only investigators at East Town can spend the requisite number of clues as a group
Yeah.
to advance. So we spend 4 clues as a group, and we advance to act. Oh, hello. So I've flipped it over, which is what you do, and it's Henry Deveau, friend of Alejandro. Revelation. Put Henry Deveau into play in Velma's Diner. And as an action, we can choose and discard a card from hand to parlay. You discuss Alejandro's whereabouts, test intellect 3. If you succeed, put a clue on this card from the token pool. I don't know what that does,
Okay.
but
Might have intel on where Alejandro is.
Yeah.
basically we can go there,
And just have a chin wag with him.
speak to him, and put clues on that card.
Yeah.
But how do we get the clues from that card? I don't know. We will find out.
Maybe it might be something towards the end. Or,
Act 2C, Friends in High Places. You can't get into Alejandro's hotel room, so you decide to question several of the occupants in the neighbouring rooms. One of them informs you that Alejandro has been meeting often with an acquaintance of his, a government official named Henry Deveau. They tend to meet nightly at Velma's Diner. Perhaps you should pay Henry a visit. So, objective, if there are 4 clues on Henry Deveau, you must remove them and immediately advance. So that's what we need to do. We need to go there, talk to him 4 times, successfully, and that moves that on. Okay.
Excellent.
Which action was that? 3rd?
Yeah.
So we're all done?
Yeah.
Okay. Enemy phase. No enemies.
Hey.
Upkeep phase.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
We get a card, we get a resource. Everybody stands up. Oh my god. Oh, this is my special going.
I've got enough ammo for about 30 turns now. But it's done.
No good. Just throw the bullets out.
Yeah, I'm literally just full of bullets.
Okay, next round. So we have the Mythos phase. So we're putting 1 Doom on the agenda. And then we're drawing cards from the deck. Starting with Lead Investigator.
Okay. It's a Haunting Night Gaunt, which is a monster hunter. While attempting to evade it, double the negative modifier of each revealed chaos token.
Oh, nasty.
It's not very nice, I don't like that.
And did that come in with you? It didn't have any prey or location or
No.
anything?
Yeah, so that's engaged with you. How much health has it got?
4.
It'd be nice to have a gun, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I've got no weapon. So it only needs 1 foot to evade though, so I might have to require some help from the
Yeah.
Got an
free evade
acolyte.
actions.
Spawn at any empty location. And after it enters play, we put a Doom on it. So we need to go there and get rid of it.
Downtown maybe? It's only got 1 health. I can
It's
jump
only
over
got
and kill
1
it.
health. It's got 3 combat.
We basically want to take it out very quickly, don't we?
Now I've got I've just drawn a parlay card. Choose a non-weakness humanoid enemy at your location. Test intellect. It's harder if it's horror. It's not horror. If I succeed, I shuffle it into the encounter deck. So I can go there, talk to it, shuffles it into the encounter deck. I don't know whether that's good or not.
I suppose it'll just come back.
Because it's
Rather
not
than
a
going
bad
into
enemy.
Yeah, it's quite weak, so it's probably a good one to use it on.
Yeah.
So if we put it at north side,
Yeah.
then I can go there and...
I mean, otherwise I
to
can
it.
go and hit it. I can probably kill it.
Mysterious chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
There we go.
Wow, okay, well then it needs to go. Wow, so if I draw another mysterious chanting... oh no, because you can't advance it.
No,
Yeah.
only if it says,
Yeah. So do draw another mysterious.
Yeah,
chanting,
because then we can
we'll
get rid of it. Yeah,
that would be perfect.
Thank you. I've got an acolyte.
Okay, so spawn at any,
Empty.
and we need a doom counter.
Yeah, so I'd imagine probably here,
Yeah.
and then you can take care of one, Paul, or I could take care of the other.
I mean, it says spawn at any empty location. I'm not 100% sure what the definition of empty is. Is it on this list? It's not on the list.
What about location? Oh yeah, it's empty location.
Is it?
Oh, left.
Am I just not seeing it? Oh yeah, I'm there. A location with no enemies or investigators.
Oh, so that is also...
That is an
That is
empty location.
technically-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No enemies, no investigators.
Where would you prefer to take it, Andy?
Yeah, let's put it in the diner.
Right, investigation phase.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, should
He's
I...
talking to him intellect. It is.
Yes.
So we're the two that should be talking to him, but I'm over here.
I would like to request someone distract this hunting night gaunt from me.
Where
Okay.
are you?
Yeah.
You're there with Emily.
Yeah.
Maybe does...
Maybe I could evade it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
good.
you have to
Engage
engage
first.
it first to evade it.
Believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should I go first then?
If you're
Yeah,
happy to do that,
yeah.
because your agility is 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is 1, and this thing is only 1.
Engage it for 1. And then I'll do my free evade.
Oh, yes.
You may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to evade. So let's just check the things. Your evade is 4. It's 1,
It's 1.
but you double the negative modifier.
Yeah.
So if you do draw
Two.
any of the -2s, it's actually a -4. Just in case you wanted to throw anything in.
Yeah. Has Andy got any evade cards?
I have not.
To evade an enemy engaged with an investigator, yes. So you've got to be engaged with it to evade it, which
Right.
unless it's
Mass monster? Massive?
massive,
something like that?
maybe you can't evade massive ones. I can't remember, but
If I don't evade it, what does it do?
if it doesn't have alert,
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Yeah.
There's no penalty for failing
Yeah.
Okay.
to evade it unless it has alert.
Let's save things up for a rainy day. Hopefully it'll be alright.
Adam's favourite one is Path to Carcosa.
It is Hunter though, it's going to follow us.
It's going to follow us around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get a free evade every round.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's bad.
was that bad?
-X, where X is the highest number of doom on a cultist enemy.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Doubled, so that's
-6.
-6.
Okay.
So that was your free evade.
Okay.
So your first action was to engage it.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a free one.
So we'll do it again.
You just going again?
Yeah.
Hey.
So that is evaded. It
Evaded.
becomes exhausted and placed at the location. And you've got 1 action left.
So I'm going that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
So Velma's Diner. East Town is connected to Velma's Diner, yes. Velma's is a staple of
that
East
was my
Town.
second go.
No, your first go was in...
First go is to engage.
Engage.
And then failed
Then
evade.
Failed evade wasn't a go.
No,
Yeah.
but then your actual
Actual-
evade was.
Yeah. And then your
Yeah.
third go is the move.
Oh right, yeah.
Velma's is a staple of East Town, the perfect place to find a bite to eat, a strong cup of joe, or some interesting gossip. So, East Town is connected to Velma's Diner, yes. Don't know why it needs to say that, because it's got things on it. So you can spend 3 actions here.
Okay.
You kill some time at the diner and listen to the conversations of the patrons around you. Gain 2 clues from the token pool once per game. So once per game, we can simply spend 3 actions.
Is that once per game, full stop, or once per game per investigator?
Person. Yeah.
I think, and the chat will correct me on this, I think it's per person.
Okay.
I think the terminology for group limit is group limit.
Right. Gotcha.
So I think that is once per game per person. But yes, let us know in the chat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does that thing engage with you or
Or
not
does
yet?
that thing engage?
It does.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. You've got an acolyte on you.
It's all right. Andy will come along
Andy
and
will kill
shoot you.
Punch it.
Yeah, well, I might punch Emily instead if I move in there this turn. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Right, so I need to go and get rid of this because it's got lots of doom on it.
Now, before we do that,
Oh, are you going to come in here and do that?
yeah,
Yes.
do I go first?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Good
And
call.
then
Per investigator.
Spend.
Thank you, Aaron.
so
Yeah, I thought
1
so.
to move into there, and then 4 clues.
4 clues.
So I might as well do my 2.
And I'll do my 2. So we have done the relic is missing. Flip it over, and it's the Esley exhibit. Put the Esley exhibit into play. Do we have an arrow? Because it is connected to Miskatonic University. We need 8 clues on it. It has a shroud value of 3. And there is a forced effect. Whenever we reveal a skull, cultist, tablet, elder thing, or auto fail, while investigating this exhibit, take 1 horror.
I mean, that's a nasty one for me, considering my shrivelling and scrying.
Okay.
Double bubble
Act
on the whole.
2A, at the exhibit. One of the museum security guards, a man named Drew Walker, recognises you from your prior work. I was going to say, he sounds familiar. Your prior work with Alejandro and Dr. Horowitz. Look, I ain't supposed to be letting anyone into the exhibit, but the coppers don't know from nothing when it comes to this hokum. This security guard used to live in Northern England, just to let you know.
I wonder.
He steps aside and lets you... There's a lot of people in Arkham that are from the north of England. It's scary.
Makes sense.
He steps aside and lets you pass. If anyone asks, you slipped in while I was using the John, all right? Don't take any wooden nickels. Right, objective. Only investigators in the Esley exhibit can spend the requisite number of... So we need 8 clues in here to advance.
Well, it's amping up, isn't it?
So 8 clues in here.
Yeah.
Next will be 12.
That one is 4 clues on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shroud value 3. Okay, so that's your first action.
Yes. So I think my second action will be play Uncage the Soul. Play a spell or ritual card from your hand, reducing its cost by 3.
Okay.
And I will play Shrivelling.
With 5 charges on it because you're special.
Yes. Some of those are clues, so I'll take those off.
You know, if I was in the same space as you, I could double that.
Oh, wow.
Could you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We'll have to remember that for the future.
Oh, illegal charges.
Yes.
Illegal spell charges.
And then... I mean, I'm not very good at investigating. I've only got 1 move left, so I can't take that going out. That's another arcane slot. I think I might...
Why do we need to go to the curiosity shoppy? We don't know.
Just out of curiosity.
Do I play my arcane initiate
Maybe that's where Alejandro is.
and put some doom on?
I'm
What
not
does it-
sure if you need
No, that's
it.
what I'm thinking. I think the doom would be more of a disadvantage than the advantage. We've got a couple of people who can do the investigating. I've already got a shrivelling out. So I'm thinking... Let's go with alchemical transmutation for 1.
Which is slightly off camera.
Oh,
You're going to slide it along a bit. It does mean things are then in the wrong slots, but don't worry about it.
is that on camera?
Yeah. Oh,
No,
just.
no, not really. Yeah, let's just slide everything along.
Right.
There it is.
And then that's me done.
So I'm going to move as my first action. So we're going to move to north side, where there are 8 clues, shroud value of 3, and you can spend 5 resources
Wow.
to get 2 clues from the token pool. Group limit once per game. So yeah,
That's expensive.
Oh, so that is literally
that
just
is
once then.
that is literally once per game. That engages with me.
8, was it?
Now, here's the thing. I have moved to a location, take an investigate action, limit once per round. If I do,
Yeah.
I get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. What does your card say where you were going to have a chat with him? Was that a parley action, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I think I'm foregoing my free thing,
Don't have
or
to.
I get punched.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just forego it. So I think I'm going to try this. So my second action is to play Persuasion. It costs 2. Parlay. Choose a non-weakness humanoid enemy at your location. Check. And test intellect. I need to get 3. It's plus X difficulty where X is the enemy's horror value, which is 0. And if I succeed, I shuffle it into the encounter deck. So I'm at +1. I am going to put in Arcane Glyphs for another +1 and Strange Solution for another +1. So that's +3.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, +3. Here we go. It does get an AOO. Yeah, I thought so. Thank you, Daniel. Is it free? Yeah, no, it's not free. It's the circular thing, whatever that is. Reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reaction triggered ability, but it is still taking an action. So, although Craig says no attack of opportunity on the free investigate. No. I think Daniel's right. I think because it is an action, it's a free action, but it's still an action. So, -2.
Yeah.
If you fail, lose one of your clues. Okay, so I succeeded, which means it gets shuffled in. Goodbye, Doom. Yeah, that was nice.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
I just went, calm down, calm down, go home, rethink your life.
Think about what you've done. Is this cultism malarkey really for you?
What did you want to be when you were...
Yeah,
I wanted to be an astronaut. Okay.
yeah, go back. Right. First action was move. Second action was play that card.
Yeah.
Third action, I'm going to take a resource. Done. Lie down.
All right. I'm going to start off with not an action and play the beat cop for 1.
Nice.
Love it.
So it's normally 4.
Yep. -1 for this, -2 for that. I'd love to stay here and play more allies, but I should probably go and help Emily out.
Can you have 2 allies in play?
I can, because I've got Mitch Brown.
And Mitch Brown doesn't count as an ally.
You have 2 additional ally slots, which can only be used to hold non-unique allies.
2 additional ones.
Yeah, so I can have 3 allies in play,
Okay. Nice.
including Mitch. So for my first action, I'll move over here. Now, do I thump the cultist before taunting, or do I grab him
You're
first?
gonna-
I'm at +2.
You'd only be doing 1 damage to Emily, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's worth a gamble, isn't it?
Craig, no need to apologise. I actually really like it with these live sessions that we're all learning, because you're helping me, you're helping us learn the rules, and other people in the chat are helping other people learn the rules. So keep asking the questions.
Punching the cultist thing, yes,
Yeah.
successful.
Gone,
Dead.
Yay.
but not shuffled in.
Right, that was my second action. For my third
cleared up all that
action,
down.
I'm going to need to draw a card, because if I don't find a gun soon, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Keep drawing them cards. Okay, we are done. Enemy phase. What enemies?
This one readies.
It does,
It's
yes.
got Hunter, so that's all it can do.
That's
'cause
all
it's
it
exhausted.
does. Yeah, because if it wasn't exhausted, it would move and then attack.
Yeah.
Okay, we all get a card. We all get a resource. Check hand size. Everybody stands up. And then we go to the next
Ooh, nice.
Mythos phase. So 1 Doom on the agenda.
Ooh, can I have some
have some
resource?
cards.
Oh, no, I've got something.
It's a Haunting Shadow. I will take 2 damage.
Which is
a bit harsh. I
Very.
don't have a lot of choice.
No. Ouch. It's not direct.
Is it not?
It's not direct.
Yes.
There you go, mates.
Let's split the
Just
damage.
spread it out on them.
It's all right. I have more expendable allies on the way.
On the wings of darkness. Sure, that was a song.
Sounds like it should
Yeah.
be.
Test agility 4. If you fail, take 1 damage. Oh yeah, the thing's flying over, grabbing me, and
You've got to try and dodge
Duck
it.
out.
Night
Right.
Gaunt swoops down from the sky and grabs you with its clawed hands, carrying you off into the night, or trying to. So it's 4 versus 4.
It's only 1 damage, isn't it?
It's 1 damage, and then I move to a central location.
Ah.
So I end up back there. It's not that much of a problem, is it?
That big a deal.
No.
Yeah.
Probably not
I actually
worth
can't
burning a load of cards.
really
for.
do much about this. Because getting +1... Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm just going to go for it. -2. So I failed. And if you do not succeed by at least 1, which I didn't, take damage.
No, so that's 2 damage.
Wasn't
in
one just...
total.
Well, yeah, it's 2 damage and a horror. Can I have some damage and horror, please? So I'll take a horror, because it's quite scary. And then I'll take 2 damage. I'll take that 3. Oh, sorry, got it. Ouch. Right.
Yeah, that was nasty.
And then I go to here.
That is nasty. There any cultists?
Nope.
Nope, they're all dead.
God. I gotta take a horror then. Got any horror?
Sorry.
If there are no cultist enemies in play, take 1 horror, and Shadowed gains Surge. Oh, this gains Surge.
Yeah, so you got to draw
Have
another.
another card then.
Is that the discard pile there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Scott is saying reaction abilities, like free triggered abilities, do not trigger. Oh, right, okay. It could have been that I had a free thing.
Yeah.
I've got a lovely Brotherhood cultist.
While you're doing that, I'll just look this up. Thank you, Scott.
That circle thing on this one says it does not cost an action to activate.
It isn't an action to activate that. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
so-
But it says take an investigate action.
Ah.
So it
Well, yeah,
yeah.
so that kind of cancels that out, doesn't it?
Ooh, he's a bit harder. So when you attack him, he gets an extra doom, and he has +1 fight and +1 evade for each doom on him.
Oh my god.
So he'll be at least 3 fight the first time we attack him.
Right, so I've got to test willpower 3, and I'm backing it up with guts. Give me 7. That's +4. Yeah, passed. And I draw a card. Ooh. Ooh. I'm somewhat regretting my decision last time now. Okay.
We all done?
Yeah, so I think we played it right. I think Daniel is right. I think the reactive ability doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, but my reactive ability allows me to take an investigate action, and an investigate action would provoke an. I mean, thinking about it thematically,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense that I go there and I have a bit of a look around while there's a cultist going, excuse
Hello.
me, what
I'm meant to be scary.
are you doing?
Yeah.
My character name is Ursula Downs from the Forgotten Age. I think that's the Forgotten Age icon.
I'm not sure it ever came up when I played as her. I can't remember it coming up anyway.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe I just made an assumption and didn't really clock it.
Okay,
Right, I'd like to go first. If
off
no
you go
one
then.
objects. So I'm going to pay 1 to do prepare for the worst. Search top 9 cards of your deck for a weapon asset. If I don't find one now,
Yeah.
That's why you've put the card in there.
that's about half of my remaining deck.
You did put the guns in your deck.
Yeah, there's 4 of them in here. So I will have to take that one. I'll shuffle that in a minute. Are you going to be okay with that thing on your own for a round or two? Well, a round.
What's it do? One horror?
Oh, that is a new one.
Evade it, can't we?
Yeah, you can evade it. And then this thing's going to come in after us.
Yeah.
But I can start shooting things next turn.
Ouch.
So for my second action, I'll get a resource. And for my third action, I will play a gun at last.
Hey. 45 automatic.
Yep.
Right. I was going to go here, forgetting that was there.
Yeah, don't do that.
Although I could evade it. That's
Although-
probably the thing we want to do against that.
Yeah. But it does. Is that the one that doubles the?
Yeah, doubles negatives for evading.
Right.
I mean, I can shoot it in a little while, but not just yet.
Yeah, it's what I'm going to do otherwise.
Come this way, maybe.
Go to here and just start trying to hoover up clues.
Yeah.
It's just these. Oh,
Get them from
Or
these
here.
2 locations then instead.
Go in there.
Are
Both.
they better?
I could go back there. I'm just being stubborn because
Yeah,
I
because you've
was
just been
there.
carried. Yeah. I mean, you can put it this way. At least you get your free investigate action for moving.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
you're only then one thing down.
That's a
aren't
good point.
you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably going to have a decent number of resources, so I can be the one to do
Okay.
that. Spend 5
Okay.
resources. If
So I'll go 1, 2. I'll get my free investigate, which is 4 versus 3. I'm not going to put a card in. So I'm just at +1, which is.
Just shuffle these.
You'll be fine.
You think?
You will.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Okay, Craig has confirmed there is official FAQ for Ursula's ability, and it does trigger attacks of opportunity. Excellent. So we did play correctly. Thank you very much, Craig, for following that through. If in doubt, check the official FAQ.
who'd have thought?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a +1. I'm just going to go for it. It's a free thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
So, and then my third action is going to be to take a resource.
Would you not be better off just going again? Or was there a reason why you wanted a 5th resource? Or
Because 5 gets me two
that's
two
group limit
clues.
once, isn't it?
Is that per person, didn't we say?
No,
that is
That's
per
per person. The person. The.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
No. That location.
That's
Isn't it the
per
diner?
person.
right, and that is, but that's a group limit.
That's a group limit.
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
thinking it.
So I've got this alchemical transmutation. I test willpower, which is 1. For each point I succeed by, I gain 1 resource to a maximum of 3. So I'm probably going to have quite a few resources swimming around.
So you could do that.
So I'm thinking I might, and I want rid of this. So I'm thinking I might chunk through that, get some resources.
In which case, I'm going to draw a card.
5 maybe.
Okay, done.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. I need to attempt to evade this one.
Yeah, let's do that first. Just
I think I should be alright.
We might need you to come over and do some shrivelling in a minute, Al.
yeah, I was going to say, although 1, 2, I can't get there and get to here and shrivel, but
Oh,
that's one.
-0.
Yeah, excellent.
Because there are.
fabulous.
It's the highest number of doom on a cultist.
He's evaded.
Okay.
At your location.
And then
Now, when does he
that
get doom
means-
on him? When you attack him.
That's when you attack him.
Yeah, not when you evade him.
And that's your
Yeah.
free action. Okay.
Yeah. Now, what do we have to do to parlay again?
Test intellect free.
Well, it's choose and discard a card from your hand
Yeah.
to
Okay.
parlay.
Okay.
What's
So yeah, if you do
everyone's
it,
intellect stats?
4.
4.
So if you do it, you kind of want to be pretty sure that you're going to
It's
pass
having to
it.
discard a card from hand to do it.
Yeah, so that's when you do it. You want to be at least +3, I reckon, to make sure that you actually pass it.
And he's on 4, is he?
3.
You need a 3.
3.
So you kind of want to be up to 6, really,
Yeah.
when you do it.
I can chuck in the unexpected courage to give me 2. So I'm at
Was
6.
unexpected.
Finally worked up the courage to go and talk to that man.
That's the one with 2 wild cards, but without the draw a card bonus,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah, no, there's no draw.
Oh.
Well, first time tonight. Oh, so we lose that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
And you lose that as well.
Yeah.
Sad times.
Yeah.
So you went up to speak to him,
Yeah.
tripped over,
You
fell over the table, knocked his coffee all over his bike.
Should I just try just one?
It goes back to your hand.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Okay.
That's better. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I thought I remembered reading that, but
Did you have that card as well?
yeah. Well, I considered it strongly.
I'm going to try just a...
Yep.
Oh,
Well, you got to discard another card to talk to him,
Yeah.
yeah, I got just got another card, or whichever it was.
and then it failed.
And then it failed.
He's like, he doesn't like you.
No.
Ouch.
Yeah. You buy him another coffee and then forget to put sugar in it.
I think he takes whiskey from the look of it.
Yeah.
No coffee
Well,
for that
in
man.
that case, I will pick up a card for the last action,
Okay.
since I'm losing them all. Yeah.
So, my go.
Just you.
Oh, this card would have been good. That would have been useful.
So, I'm going to do alchemical transmutation.
So in a corner of the university, you're trying to turn lead into gold.
So, that is 4. So, I take 3, the maximum number of resources.
So you spend a charge.
Spend a charge.
It's a spell, is it then?
I believe, yes, it is. Yeah.
Right.
Where are my resources? Here.
We've got some here if you need them.
No, there's
got
plenty
some.
here. So,
Okay.
perfect. Then I'm going to do some.
Oh,
Oh,
token.
yeah. Then I'm going to do some alchemical transmutation. Do I do that this turn, or do I collect the clues? Let's do it this turn. Oh, so
Minus
I
2.
take 1 damage.
Damage, not horror? Okay.
Yeah, damage for that one. But it doesn't say I don't take the... So that is 5 minus 2 is 3, so I exceeded by 2, so I take 2 resources.
So you didn't fail, so you don't lose one of your clues. Right. Which you
Yeah.
couldn't do anyway.
So I get 2 resources instead.
Okay.
Um,
I'm jealous of your resource pile.
yeah, I know. I think I might go again. No, I think I'll move this time.
Don't forget there's this action here if you wanted to.
Which one is next?
Search the top 6 cards of your deck for a tome or spell.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
this
actually
one.
need that at the moment. So
Okay.
I think I'll move up to here to start hoovering up.
Yep.
Well, to spend those resources and let me start finding some clues.
Okay, we're all done. Yeah, Scott's just was going to mention the token, but we remembered. Right, so everybody gets a card and a resource.
Where's all the resources
Yeah,
gone?
sorry, I've nicked all of them.
We've got some here. There you go, and some resources. So, enemies. Didn't do the enemies. Yeah, sorry. Before we all draw a card and get a resource.
Okay, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Enemies.
So this would right, and this
That
would
would move in and attack.
Oh, it's moving and attack.
Yeah,
is
because
it?
it's got a hunter. So it moves in. During the enemy phase, each ready, unengaged enemy with the hunter keyword moves to a connecting location along the shortest path. So that happens during the enemy phase, and then it will engage with somebody, and then it will attack them.
Is it definitely? I seem to have a weird. We looked at this another time, and I thought that the
Pretty
hunter
sure.
bit came at the end of the enemy phase, but I'm probably
Yeah,
wrong.
I think it comes at the
What
start.
about our keyword thingy? Would that help?
That just points to that part of the thing. So enemy phase, 3.2, hunters move.
Yeah.
And then resolve engaged enemy attacks in player order.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, so enemy phase begins, hunters move, and then we all resolve. So that engages with one of you two, and then it's going to attack you.
Right.
So who's the best person to have that on them?
That's the one we want to dodge, so probably Emily.
Yep.
You happy to take that one?
Yep.
So that engages with you, and then attacks you, and you take one of each. Yeah.
Can I have a horror, please?
Where are the meeples from? I don't know. I don't actually know where these meeples are from.
When does that engage with someone?
Now.
Yeah.
So at the end of the enemy phase, in the upkeep phase, you ready all exhausted cards, and at that point, it engages with you straight away.
Right.
So simultaneously ready each exhausted card, and then we all get a card and a resource.
Right.
Then we check our hand size, then we go to the next round.
That's it.
So one doom on there.
I can really do without
So
another
cards.
enemy now.
Any of you don't ready until the upkeep phase, it hasn't mattered yet, but you're readying them slightly early. Yeah, I think we just got that, Aaron. Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, I'm being flown away
Ah.
on the wings of darkness.
Oh wow.
No, don't leave me.
What is that? Testing agility? Oh, and you're
Yes.
agility 1, aren't you?
I will not be succeeding
No,
this.
no.
I don't think there's a +3 in here. -1. Well, that's as good as I could hope for.
One damage, one horror, disengage from each non-Nightgaunt enemy, which is interesting. So if you're engaged with a Nightgaunt, it goes
flies
with you.
away. That's really, I like
It's
that.
light enough
One
for you to
damage.
pick up.
Yeah,
I disengage from this and I fly to
which
a
engages
central
with Emily.
location.
Fabulous.
There you go. Have fun.
So what counts as a central location?
That is the only one we
That's the only central location.
Okay, well, I'm there then. Sorry about that.
So I think Emily's going to be evade, run.
Right, it's a Wizard of the Order. It spawns at any empty location. It is a cultist. It has retaliate, and this is the one that gets a doom at the end of the mythos phase.
Which one counts as empty? Anything without
Anything
another
without an
enemy?
enemy or an investigator.
Yeah. I mean, either of those two, and I can potentially go and take it out.
Well, I can shoot it. Unless you'd rather shrivel it.
No, yeah.
And are you going to be going back that way?
I guess I probably ought to.
Okay, so we'll spawn it there.
Yeah, I mean, I might need to head back
Okay.
that way as well and try and stem the
I mean,
tide.
I'd like to be in this
card.
room anyway.
Did you get one?
That was mine.
That was yours?
Yeah.
Oh, phew. It's a locked door. Got to attach it to the location with the most clues.
Here. Oh, brilliant. I mean, it's thematic.
Can't be investigated.
Yeah.
Test, attack, fight, what's that called again?
Combat.
Combat.
Bash the door down or pick the
To
lock.
break
agility.
down the door. Or to agility to pick the lock.
Yeah. Okay, so that goes there. That is locked.
A locked door. Attach to the location with the most clues and without a locked door.
So that's now there.
Yes. Which means,
End of the mythos phase, that goes on there.
presumably, I can't even do that action because once it's a attach to a locked door, the attach action cannot be investigated.
Yeah.
So I can actually
You can
do
do
that
that.
to pick up the clues.
Yep. That's fine. So we've got 2 locked doors. Right. Off we go.
Off we go.
I've got to help
do
out me now.
some
Somehow, am I?
evading.
Yeah, I think Emily probably needs to go first to see because if she can evade, move. Oh no, because Andy needs to go
I could go first and kill that
Andy
thing.
needs to go first because of that thing.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to do that then?
yes, I do. Probably. Do I have anything else I want to play? No, I think I'll start by moving and then I'll shoot.
So you move there, that engages with you.
Yep.
Off you go then.
So I will have
Blam,
a
blam.
fight of 6 for this. And he's got 4, so this should be doable.
+2.
What's that?
Yeah.
-2.
Just a -2?
-2, and if you don't succeed by at least 1, we put 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
Which
Okay.
we've now killed.
So this is dead.
Interesting timing.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the
Very
timing
interesting
issue with
timing.
Well, there's another cultist here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
but
him?
saying,
that
is it?
was the nearest cultist at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
resolved the token.
Yeah. Does it go on that, or is it dead?
If anybody knows the answer to this,
I feel like it goes on him. And
I think it goes on him
Yes.
and then it dies. And I'm not just saying that because that's to our advantage.
Yeah.
But I think you resolve the token and
Yeah.
then do all of the other stuff.
For my
So he gets a little bit more
second
powerful just as he's lying on the floor bleeding out.
Indeed.
I will play Calling in Favours for 1. Choose an ally you control, return it to your hand. Search top 9 cards of your deck for an ally and play it, reducing its cost by the value of the one that I return to my hand. So I'll return the Beat Cop back.
Oh, with his damage on him, so
So his damage
Nice.
goes.
Yeah.
And if I have another ally in here, which I should really, then I can play it at a reduced cost of 4. It's going to have to be a guard dog. Okay. And then I need to shuffle. So that was second action, I think.
Well, you moved, didn't you? Moved, shot,
Move, shot,
and then played that.
and played. Yeah, that's 3 then, isn't it? So I'm done. He's gone.
Right. So now I think probably Emily next, because if she can go evade, and run away, that will be useful. Unless
Do you
you
think I
fancy.
should run away?
Oh yeah. I think
Okay.
after
rather
well,
than evade.
no. I
No?
think definitely evade, and then we'll see what the options are after
Well, if
that.
you
maybe.
dodge a couple of times and then move into the room where I am,
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the hunters will come along that way.
yeah, the hunters will come along and maybe chomp at my dog for a bit, and you can bite them back, and it'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
Is it not just worth evading and then doing something else?
Well, let's see if she can evade.
Yeah.
Let's try the evade
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Because your first evade is a free action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to... Which are you evading first?
I'm gonna do the brother cultist because he's the worst one.
We've got a locked door.
Yeah.
Look at the artwork on the card that I've just drawn. Yeah.
Like it.
So I've got +2. I'll put something in for +4
+4.
On the cultist, is this, or the...
on the cultist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay.
Typical, you get the +1 when you don't need it, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So that's evaded.
Evade it.
First action.
Yeah.
No.
I was at
No.
+3.
No, it's doubles.
Double.
Yeah.
Why is it double?
Because that's the... Isn't that the enemy which says on the text that it doubles?
Oh yes.
Is it double all negatives or just a special token?
All negatives, I think.
So first action evade failed.
Negatives. Use this one again then. So 4, 5, 6. So I'm at +5.
Okay.
Oh god.
-2, which is -4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
That's
So that's
alright.
evaded as well.
So that was... You've got
was-
one move left.
One move left.
Yeah, one action left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's up to you. If you stay there, they'll ready and they'll engage you again.
Yeah. Which
Which,
cost
Maybe I'll get
Andy
out
some
then.
actions, because
Yeah.
he'll then have to go in and maybe get shot and everything.
but if you're
like
going in there anyway, that's all I'm thinking. If Emily moves to here
Yeah.
and then they come here,
that. But they won't this
They
turn,
won't
will they?
this turn.
they won't this turn.
No.
Oh,
so
right.
so if
Yeah.
she doesn't move, when they ready, they'll automatically engage, which means Andy either has to shoot them while they're engaged with
Okay,
her
I
and
see.
risk hitting Emily.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah,
if
I think run away.
Emily
Yeah,
moves,
fine.
Andy can then move in and they'll
You happy with that?
automatically engage.
Okay.
Plus,
Right.
this is quite a nice little area to hoover up some clues from, I think, isn't it?
Me and thee.
It's
Yes.
just frustrating because I got some body armor which allows me to parlay easier.
Well, you can play
Could have
it.
done with
You
that
can play it next
last
turn.
time.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Right, what do you think then, Paul? Do you want to go first? There's
I
nothing.
might as well, and I might try and pick this lock.
Yeah, there's nothing special particularly I can
So
do.
first action is I'm going to try and pick the lock. It's 4 against 4, but I'm going to play manual dexterity for +2.
And that's agility, isn't it? I've got nothing to give you, unfortunately.
I could put another one in, but
is there anything else?
I think +2 is
fine. There's nothing. None of those special ones give +3.
No.
So yeah, I think that's probably.
So +2 at trying to pick the lock. Don't get the lucky cigarette case after the first evade.
Was that by 2 though?
I think of course it was because you got that +1, didn't you?
Okay.
I think you were +4 to start with, then you got.
Thank you, Craig.
Because we were like, typical. Typical. You get the +1 when you don't need it. Yay!
Done.
That's
Picked a lock and draw a card. Perfect.
I like the sound of that.
Second action, I'll play a magnifying glass.
Yes.
Now, do I move to see what's in the curiosity shop? Because then I get my free investigate.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, do it.
Because it might be easier than.
Owned by Oliver Thomas, the self-styled Curiosity Shoppy in Northside is an unusual store. On display in the front window is a collection of odd trinkets, a brass coal scuttle, a perambulator, which I found out what that was.
Oh, okay.
That's to help you walk, isn't it?
No. Because I think one of the items in Lotterings of Ark is a perambulator.
Oh, okay.
I think it's for...
Does it help you perambulate?
Yeah. It's like a little telescope on a sextant thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like a compass thing. An antique globe and a model sailing ship, to name just a few. Right, so I'm moving there. We have 8 clues.
Oh, and a shroud value of 2.
Shroud value of 2. While you are in the Curiosity Shoppy, reduce the cost of each relic asset you play by 2.
Oh, nice.
A brass bell clangs as you push open the front door. Inside, the shop is dusty and disorganised. Inspecting the unusual wares on display causes the hair on your arms to stand on end. Right, so I get my free investigate. What have I done on my turn? Pick the lock,
Magnifying
Yeah.
glass.
play the magnifying glass,
And move your free investigate.
free investigate. I am 4 versus 2, and that will do.
Yeah.
Oh no, 5 versus 2.
Oh, yes.
Oh, magnifying glass is fast.
Yeah, of course it is.
So
You've actually got 2 actions.
I've got
left.
2 actions left.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Two
I've forgotten that.
investigates,
2 investigates. So first investigate is free. Minus doom according to cultists.
None. Perfect.
And then my extra one. Same again.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay, done. Happy with that. Productive turn.
Indeed.
Very.
So,
How many clues have we got as a group?
You're the only one.
Just mine now. Just my 4. Okay.
and what are the things we need to do with the
We
clues
need
then?
8 clues here.
Yeah.
And then we're supposed to talk
Or
to him.
4 clues on him.
Yeah, and then
Or
there's the
8
other
clues here to look for her.
Which we haven't started yet. Okay, so I think my first action will be to spend 5 resources.
Yes, it's definitely not a baby's pram.
How many does that
And
get?
I take 2 clues.
From the token pool.
Oh, from the token pool.
Yep.
Well spotted.
Oh,
Emily.
nice.
Okay, so a perambulator is a pram, but in this case, it's not a pram.
An old-fashioned one.
It's... Well, I'm looking through Google and all of the images are for a pram.
I did see quite an old-fashioned one.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm getting mixed up with something else. I might be getting mixed up with something else.
Was there a did you mean search came up there or something?
I'm going to do
Did you
alchemical transmutation again.
It's the same.
Yeah, that's no use.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, maybe it is a pram. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with something else.
What's the cultist symbol?
God.
Were you searching?
-2.
Yeah.
If you do not succeed by at least 1, take 1 damage.
Okay, so I've succeeded by at least 1. But I do take a damage because it's a symbol.
Are you
I'm
transmuting?
transmuting. Yeah, so it was 5. So I had 5. -2 is 3, so I gain 2 resources.
Sitting there with your pile of rocks, turning them into gold.
Yeah, indeed. That's my second action. And I think for my third action, I will play Rite of Seeking, which I'll put over. I have to discard alchemical transmutation.
Yep.
That costs me 1, 2, 3, 4, and I put 4 charges on it.
Is that a new spell?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. That's my investigating spell. So I've got my investigating spell and my damaging spell out.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
And that was my 3 turns. Yeah.
We are all done. So enemy phase. Done.
So
Now we do upkeep.
And at that point,
At that point, at the same time as everybody else, they're ready. Aha. Okay, we're all done. Hand size check. 4 doom. No doom on the board. We've been dealing with the cultists.
right. Test willpower of 3. If you fail, take a damage and a horror. For each act deck that's been completed, which is 0.
Zero.
It gets +1 difficulty and deals +1 damage and horror if failed.
Wow. Well, you've got
Right.
quite good willpower, haven't you?
I've got, if I go into that, it's +1.
Yeah, but I'd be really.
I
That'd be a real problem
Yeah.
for me.
It's 1 damage and a horror if I fail, which is okay because I can dish that around to my friends. But I think I might just chuck away the contraband to put me at +2 because I'm never going to get enough resources to play that, much as I would love to. How much is that?
-2.
Okay, that's good. That's a pass.
So you haven't failed, so you don't lose one of your clues.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, one of my many, many clues.
This is a new one. Yeah, this is a special one for this scenario.
Oh.
Conspiracy of Blood, it's a hex. Attach Conspiracy of Blood to the current agenda. Attached agenda gets -1 doom threshold.
Ah.
And each cultist gains an action parlay, test willpower 4. If you succeed, discard 1 copy of Conspiracy of Blood from play. If you fail, place 1 doom on this enemy.
Oh.
So from now on, we can talk to cultists.
Yeah. To remove.
And if we do, we can discard this card if we succeed. And if we fail, the cultist gets stronger. Okay. Nice.
So potentially, Emily could go and parlay if Andy doesn't just blow his head off.
Yeah, potentially. If we want to get rid of
though,
this.
isn't it? Intellect.
It's willpower 4. Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
going
it's
to be
parlay
very
with
good.
willpower, is it?
It's parlay with
Okay,
willpower.
So
I'm
that's
not gonna
probably
be
a
able to
me
do that.
jobby then. Okay.
Mystery attached to your location. If there are no clues, nobody's home. Game search. No, there are clues.
There are clues.
Yeah.
You must spend 1 additional action to investigate this location.
There's only 2 clues there, so that's not too bad.
Okay, so that's a card from this scenario as well.
Yeah, I've not seen that before.
Oh, false lead. If you have no clues, false lead gains search. If you have 1 or more clues, test intellect. 4. For each point you fail by, place 1 of your clues on your location. Yeah. Okay.
I can't help you because I'm not there.
No. Well, I might. Is it worth backing it up by 1 because I'm at a -2? I think I might because
You're at a -2.
Yeah.
So if you put 1 in, you're at a -1.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it.
I don't either, but I'm not.
Oh, because it's for each one you fail by.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, I see what you
It's
mean.
probably still not worth it, but I don't think I'm going to be using that card for much else anyway.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, let's
Yeah,
do
might
it.
as well.
Chance me arm. You never know. I might draw a +1 or a 0.
Plus 1, yeah.
Or not.
Or the -3.
Or the -3. So both of these go back on the
Onto
location,
location.
which is really annoying.
Except you didn't take them from that location.
No, but I did have to spend 5 resources
You did
to get them.
them. You can't do
Which we
anymore.
can't do again.
Right, okay, we're off. So, what are you two doing over there? Do you two want to go first? Not that, because we're so far apart, it's not going to
Yeah.
matter, but that's the more dangerous thing that's going on.
So, Emily, what would you like to achieve this turn?
I was hoping to put on some fine clothes to be able to talk to the politician.
Okay, so I can go and distract the baddies for you if you like.
Because I think I've got a bit more of a chance then, because it
So you need to go first then.
it reduces the difficulty skill test you perform by 2.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Excellent. I mean, he's ignored you twice. He can't ignore you when you got your finest clothes.
Okay,
on.
well,
Exactly.
if I wander in here, these two are going to
They engage with
engage
you
with me.
as your first action.
Well, actually, before I do that, for not an action,
We did shuffle it. Everybody saw me shuffling it at the start.
I'll spend my one resource while I was here to
absolutely
get a
shuffling
beat
it.
cop down.
I shuffled it lots.
So now
I shuffled it so
in
much.
here with these guys on me.
I put it back in the same order it was.
Right, so for my last 2 actions, I'm going to attempt to shoot the Night Gaunt twice.
I'll shuffle it again.
I've got 6 against 3, so I'm at +3. This should be doable.
There you go.
What am I going to fail on with the +3?
The auto fail.
Yeah, the
That's
auto
it,
fail.
right. Okay, what are the chances?
1 in 16.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's 2 damage on him.
Yep,
Who is it you're shooting?
the Night Gaunt.
For 4 health.
Yep, so the revolver does +1.
Yeah.
There
Hang
we
on,
go.
that should have gone back in.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got to redraw, unfortunately.
But that could only possibly help me if the 0 is out.
True.
It's
Well,
true, yeah.
well,
We'll
yeah,
let that one
we'll,
off,
we'll
yeah,
let that.
yeah. It's not like you had a -3 out of the bag, so.
No.
Night Gaunt is dead. 2 bullets to the
Yeah.
left earlobe.
Do they have ears? No.
I think that thing there counts as an ear.
Go on then.
Could be a horn. They had no faces at all to smile with, but only a suggestive blankness where a face ought to be. There you go.
Can you damage the other one with your little underlings?
Well, I mean, I could discard the beat cop to do 1 damage to him, but there's not much point. It's only going to do 1 horror, and I think I'm better off just killing it next turn.
Cool.
I can take a horror on several of my
So you've had
friends.
your 3 actions.
Yeah,
So
so-
you're done, but now there are no enemies in here, so you can walk in and do your thing.
No one engaged. Then.
No, yeah.
Yep.
So stick your fine clothes on.
And put my fine clothes on.
It's good actually, because when I saw you had that card in the deck, I thought, well, if we don't find any enemies that need parlay,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still
be
got,
aggravating.
it's still
It's
got
still 1-1,
exactly. That's why I
so
think.
still
But turns
useful.
out in this scenario,
Yeah. And then
Head on
move.
over, please.
second action move into there.
So
Third action,
is
choose and discard a card from your hand.
keep forgetting that.
Test intellect 3. So you're 4.
And it's -2.
The difficulty of the skill test, so it's a 1. It's a difficulty
It's a
1,
1.
and you've got a 4.
I'm on 4. Okay, so it's +3.
Yeah,
So it should be alright.
yeah. It's just you're having to discard cards to do it.
Really?
So he's got 1 clue
Again,
on
you
him,
get the +1 when you don't need it.
which means your lucky cigarette case.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. That's replenishing the card.
Yeah, and which
lucky,
you can
isn't
then use to. Yeah, it's a good combo. Right.
That's it.
Put on
isn't
the fine clothes, moved.
it? Yep.
Did the parlay.
You first or me, Paul? Not too much of a preference.
Go on, you go first.
Okay.
Not sure what I'm doing other than staying here and investigating.
I'm going to put my Catonian stone down. So, what are we at? The same one with the Doom?
I think so.
Was that the cultist tab, was it?
Yeah, tablet.
Yeah, we think so.
It's either that or the elder thing that causes you to lose your clues if you fail. But
Yeah, I'd probably say the Doom, I think.
Okay.
Unless anyone else is.
yeah,
Yeah.
So then, my second action.
Have a look at that one. Just.
You can if I can pick it up.
Yep.
I'm going to do a Rite of Seeking in here. Which I will back up. So that's investigating using my willpower. And I'm at plus, so that's 3. I'm at 6 because I've backed up. Perfect.
Yep.
Shall I discover the 2 clues that I lost back?
Yeah. So Rite of Seeking is 2 clues.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very nice. The upgraded one can get you 3.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do the same again.
Upgraded cards. What's all that about?
Yeah.
Happened once in the first campaign,
I think
remember?
so, I did, yeah, when we got this thing called XP.
I'm going to back that up as well. -2. I promise I'll put that back in. I didn't just hold it in my hand. So that's
Wow.
2 more clues.
Well, there you go. That's 8 between us.
That's what you need, isn't it?
That's what we need for...
Got to be... Is it here?
I think it's here. Yeah, we've got to be here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to investigate first. I've got 5. No, I'm just going to investigate 3 times.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Do you reckon maybe 2 and a move?
Well, I kind of want to...
Because we want to get there, don't
true,
we? So
but-
at least if you're moving, you're moving.
I don't want to have to come back here.
No, but we don't, because we only need 8 to go there, don't we? Or are you thinking you want to clear
I
all
wanna
of
clear
that
it.
out before we
Yeah.
go there?
I think so. I don't know. We're all right for time, is what I'm thinking, for now.
It's 5, isn't it?
And the problem is if I get just enough from here and then we go here and do the 8,
It tells us you need...
I've then got to
another
go
8.
back
Yeah.
here to get more clues.
Yeah.
I think we're going to need more clues.
Right.
Yeah, given how many there's on the board.
Yeah, I'm happy enough for that.
So first investigate at +3 because of the magnifying glass. Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Second investigate.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes, and I may move to a connecting location.
Which you will want to do.
Yeah.
Does it count for your free
Yeah.
action?
Yeah.
So I got it.
Yeah, so you got it.
Then I get a second one. Then because of my Elder Sign effect, I get a free move.
Which triggers a free
Free investigate. But then you would just end up moving back in there
Exactly.
and not investigating.
Exactly.
So yeah, it doesn't make any difference anyway. Yeah.
So then I investigate again at another +3. Now we want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Some nice drawing there.
not bad. 3 clues.
Yeah.
So I've got loads. Right, done.
Excellent.
Impressive.
We're all done.
Yeah.
Enemies. You get
right.
punched and scared or just scared?
He just goes boo, and like, Mitch Brown gets a little bit scared.
Okay. No other enemies in play?
Boo. No.
So everything readies and we get a card and a resource.
I mean, given that does no damage, I guess he's sort of chanting menacingly at me.
Yeah.
He's just got a scary mask on. Okay. Check hand size and next round. Doom goes on, but it does now trigger because of the Conspiracy of Blood. So, we are moving on. The town is bustling as noon comes and goes. Oh, so it's not even night time.
blimey.
It's right. Okay, university students travel from class to class. Business people take breaks from their busy office lives. And in East Town, Velma's Diner is abuzz with the lunch rush. And night gaunts and cultists and everything else. But we don't mention them. Despite this veil of normality, the curtain has been lifted. You see this town for what it really is, an endless mire of secrets. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. If there are only 2 act decks in play, there are not. Place 1 Doom on agenda 2A as it is revealed. There is not. Okay, so I'm shuffling, just so you see. There you go. Shuffle, shuffle.
Honest.
Right, agenda 2A behind the curtain. This conspiracy runs much deeper than you had imagined. The more time you spend investigating these mysteries, the more you come to realise they are linked to one another. At the centre of these secrets is an enigmatic organisation manipulating events behind the scenes. We have the same resign option as before. So it's just flavour, no special rules, but again, another 6, which is actually 5.
Okay. Unless we can do a parlay with a...
Yeah. Off we go.
Are there any cultist enemies in play?
Yes.
Yes.
Right in front of you.
Excellent. Place 1 doom on that enemy. Test willpower, where that is his fight value, which is 2. If I fail, take 2 horror. That's quite nasty. Plus 2. How am I looking on a plus 2? Is there anything that's
minus
gonna
3 in
stitch me
your
up?
auto fail.
Yeah, I think we'd probably be okay with that, won't we?
Unless it's really bad, it's probably not worth
Right.
committing a card just to take the minus 3 out of the equation.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing, just he got a doom on him and that's it.
Yep. And he's going to die soon anyway.
Words of power. Right, put words of power into play in your threat area. If there are 1 or more enemies at your location with doom on them, you cannot damage those enemies or discover clues at your location. 2 actions, discard it. So that's currently having no effect on me whatsoever.
No.
Okay.
Hunting night gaunt.
Okay.
Another one of those.
Probably the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come back for you.
It's alright, you can dodge it quite easily.
Well, it's the one that doubles
It
the
doubles the
minuses.
negative.
Oh, an
That's annoying.
acolyte.
Where do we want to put it?
Oh yeah, that's it. Any empty location.
We want to put it somewhere that we want to
Yeah.
get. We want to get rid of it.
Because I might be able to go and have a chin wag with him,
Okay.
get rid of that,
Okay. Yeah.
and then kill him.
Yeah, that sounds
That
good.
would work.
Chat to him. No, you don't need to worry about me. Ha!
Yeah.
You're shriveled.
Right. Okay. Off we go.
Right. Shall I start off by shooting this cultist?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
So I'll chuck Vicious Blow in,
I like that card.
which puts me at a fight of 7
Combat.
combat. Yes.
Using the gun,
Yeah,
so it'll do 3 damage.
it will. However, when I initiate an attack, he gets an extra +1, which puts him at a total of 4. So I'm at +3. So
Oh, so his combat increases for every doom on him.
yeah,
Right. Okay.
So needs to go quickly. Anything except for the auto fail will do.
Hey.
That will do.
Blam. Gun is out of bullets, but
Yep. Cultist
that's a
dead.
tough one, isn't it? Is that just from this scenario? Yeah, that's just from this scenario. Brotherhood cultist.
Right. My second and third actions will be gaining a resource and playing extra ammo to
The
reload
encounter
my
card
gun.
attached to the agenda should go away when the agenda advanced.
Oh,
You might be right, actually, Craig. Thank you, because it does say attached to the current agenda,
Oh, right, okay.
and that agenda did go.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you. I thought it was going to stick around.
I mean, does that change where we want this guy at all?
No,
I don't
I don't
think
think
it
so.
does. Really, does it?
So I am all done.
Shall I go next and hoover up some more clues?
Yeah.
I'm just going to do the same thing as before. I'm just going to stay there and investigate and hope I don't draw a card that says lose all of your clues. Because that would be bad.
Yeah.
First action, -2. Succeeded. Second action,
You take
that's
a
one
one
gone.
clue, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, but I'm not going to use it.
you wanted it on this one.
I wanted
really,
it on
didn't
this
you?
one. This one would have been great.
Asking for a bit much there.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay. Hey, we got an XP.
Yeah. Really?
I
Fantastic.
don't think I've ever had this many clues. I got 10.
So, my question is, do we just leave him there for a little bit longer?
We're not in any rush to kill him.
No,
He's not
yeah,
going
the
to get
agenda's
any more
not going to
doom on him.
advance just yet.
He's not
is
got
it?
Hunter, so
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
might
we can leave
do
him.
some seeking. I do worry about losing all of my... Is there anything I want to do first? Let's draw a card, because I'm getting low on cards. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to do Rite of Seeking to investigate here. I'm at +2. Yay. That's 1, 2.
We got loads of clues.
And then I'm going to do Rite of Seeking again. Hey. So actually, if we can clear that one more off, Paul, if you can get that, that's another victory point.
It is.
With your move.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Now this is out of charges. Does it automatically get discarded?
I don't think it does.
No.
I never remember because the rules are different in this game to Marble Champions. I think in this game the card stays in play.
Yeah.
In Marble Champions it automatically
seems to ring a bell.
goes. So yeah.
Excellent.
Just
Okay.
Emily.
Just me.
With your fine clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My fine
let's see if
clothes.
this
Well,
works.
I've
And your
to
hunting
evade
night
first.
gun. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've got this card I thought I'd play first though. It deals a damage to an enemy at my location. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
It's just 1 damage though.
Yeah, is that much
Ready
use when he's
for-
got...
Is it worth it because it's got
Andy
4
to-
health?
Because my bullets do 2 damage anyway.
Oh, okay.
So unless I'm
I'll
willing
save
to
it
use the
then for
dog or the
something
beat
else.
cop on him for an extra damage. I don't really
save it.
see any need to at the moment.
Might be useful if you've ever got one of those
Like
one health
a
acolytes.
acolyte or something.
Yeah, I'd save
I
it.
will evade them.
Have you remembered it's a double the
Yeah.
negatives?
Double negative, so if you can put a card in,
I've got a
you've got a +1.
lucky, so hopefully
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I'll do
that
a
works.
+2 if it goes wrong.
It's minus nothing.
That's all right then.
Perfect.
Yeah, no,
No, minus
it's -1.
1
Which turns
Okay.
into
Double to -2,
But that's okay, isn't it?
okay.
You've
That's
got
all right
+3.
still.
so you've succeeded,
because I'm still
and you've
on
succeeded
3.
by 1.
1.
So you can't use your...
I can't use one, but at least it's
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
right. So that's that. That's the free thingy, and now
Okay, the agenda
I'll
is...
attempt to parlay.
so Aaron is saying, Paul's right, cards stay in play unless they specify that they are discarded.
Okay.
What was that about? Oh, that was the... yeah.
Spell, I think.
Spell.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
We weren't talking about the agenda.
No,
one.
no, no.
We're talking about that one. Okay, fantastic.
So, I was going to ask. There's 3 actions you can take there, or something to
Got
do
to be
something.
3
What's
on the
that?
same turn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is...
Put 2 clues.
Get 2 clues.
Oh, right. There's
Yeah,
no clues there. So
I
it
think you're
doesn't
better off
matter.
doing your parlaying.
So I'll do the parlay thingy then. So it reduces by 2.
So it's a difficulty 1
So it's a
skill test.
difficulty of 1.
So you're at +3.
And +3.
Yeah, those fine clothes are brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. Okay.
Succeeded by 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tappity tap.
Nice.
Thank God.
Um,
And then I've got to get rid of another card.
To talk to him again. Yeah. I guess this is like buying him drinks or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
At 4 clues, he's drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drunk
He goes,
enough
"Oh,
to tell
whatever."
you. Wow.
He's expensive.
Yeah.
Yay, nice work.
Okay. Almost done that.
Yeah, next turn we got him.
We're all done? Okay. Enemies. We have an enemy, but it doesn't have hunter.
Yeah. That
That's
one,
exhausted. So we now
and
go to
kill
the
his.
upkeep phase. That readies and engages with one of you two.
Yeah, probably me this time.
Oh, I've got my weakness.
Which is psychosis.
Oh no, sorry, it's my
Oh, your signature
Personal.
weakness.
weakness. Yeah. Spirit Seeker. Exhaust Spirit Seeker. Choose an asset you control. Oh no, is it? No, it's not my weakness. It's my asset. My special
It's a good one.
ability card. Oh, fantastic.
Hard to tell difference sometimes.
Yeah. Choose an asset you control uses. Either return that asset to your hand or move all the charges that asset to your pool as resources. Not that great, but
Okay. Check hand size. 7.
It's not a problem here.
yeah.
Yeah.
To keep getting
The
rid of
agenda advances and we get some cards.
Okay, what do we got here? On the wings of
off we go
darkness.
again.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. You handle this one. Who would like it?
So what is it? An agility test?
Yep.
I don't mind taking it.
And you get taken.
To
You
here.
get taken back to there.
That's not bad.
I mean, you'd be quite useful to find that though.
It's true.
But then we want Emily there. We definitely don't want Andy to move. Probably me.
Yeah.
Unless because the only thing with me moving there is I'm one space further away from that guy. But
Well, yeah, I'm only a couple of spaces away from killing him,
You've
and I need
got
to go
enough
here to play allies in a
clues to
minute
take
anyway.
care of that by yourself without.
yeah,
Oh, enough
and
of
plus you don't really want to be taking the damage in a horror. I mean, you're only you're not.
Yeah.
Well, it's only if you fail.
I've got the art student.
Yeah, that's true.
You can hide behind.
I'm just thinking one clue away. I think we want you there to get that clue,
Okay.
don't we? For one victory point
Yeah.
to get one clue, I think it's probably
Yeah.
worth. So
Okay.
should we take me away?
So you have to. Well, you get the card.
Oh yeah, that's true. I might pass it, mightn't I?
Yeah.
I won't. Gain one resource. Test 4. 4 against 3. Yeah, okay. No, I'll have to. Just have to hope for a +1. You never know.
They're in there.
Well, I haven't seen my my special little sign yet.
Gives you an extra charge, doesn't it? or
Yeah,
something?
I can feel it. It's here now. This is it coming out. +1.
that's
That'll do.
pretty good.
You succeeded.
So I succeeded, yeah.
Hey,
Hey, look at that.
Not going anywhere.
my card. If you have no clues, no.
Yeah.
If you have one or more clues, oh.
Drop them all.
Is it test wisdom?
It's test intellect, and for each
Yeah,
point I
that's
fail
right.
by, I have to lose one of my clues onto my location.
Ooh, what happens if you fail it, if you don't have any?
It just gains surge, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because I could take that off you, but then it would just gain surge and give me something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, have you got stuff to back up your?
Yeah.
If you can give it a +2, it's not too bad, is it?
I mean, I can put in my loyal companion, Jake Williams, for an extra 2. It's really good.
What, Jake Williams?
Really good. But I think at this stage,
Yeah.
the best use for him
Is that?
is to give me a +2.
Okay.
Because a lot of the locations have been revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never used him that much actually when I never drew him that much actually.
Yeah, really good if you get him out at the start of the game. Not so good later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Done.
Got an acolyte. Oh, at any empty location.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got a place of doom on him. Where do we want him?
I think here, yeah.
You think there?
Yeah.
I'll go shoot him in a minute.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to run out of bullets in a minute. Oh no, perfect. I can get the dog to kill him.
Choose once. Spend 1 clue or take 2 damage.
Got plenty of
Clue, I
clues.
think, yeah. No, it's not often I go for that option, but we have got
loads.
loads. So.
We have loads. Right, so it's our turns.
Yep.
Shall I go first?
If you like.
We'll advance this stuff. So I'm going to move here. I get a free investigate.
Yeah.
With my magnifying glass, I'm on +2.
Hey.
Okay. Second action, I'm going to move to here. Third action, I'm going to move to here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend 8 clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is this one.
Some to spare.
Only investigators at the Esley exhibit can speak. Yep, okay, right. You search the exhibit where the relic was to be on display, looking for signs of where it may have been taken. Though you find no concrete evidence, on the ground near the exhibit entrance, you do notice several recent scuff marks made by men's shoes. You ask Drew, who was the last to see the exhibit after Alejandro left. Some suits, government types, he replies. They had clearing to see the exhibit from Mr. Wolstead, the creator. It's far from proof of the relic's location, but it's a lead. hopefully one that will point you in the right direction. Put the set-aside town hall location into play.
Where does that live? What's it connected to?
Blue triangle. Here.
Downtown. Right, okay. If it was already in play, add 4 clues to it. Attach the set-aside Relic of Ages.
Oh.
Is that the one that's in my deck?
Yes, to the town hall.
You better go looking for it.
If there are 2 or fewer acts in play...
There we go.
No. So, we know it's there. If there are 2 or fewer acts in play, add an additional 4 clues to the town hall. Advance to Act 3A, find the relic. It's there. Right, find the relic. You believe you have discovered the relic's whereabouts. Now you must scour this place from bottom to top in order to find it. While Relic of Ages is attached to a location, the location gets +2 shroud. Objective, if Relic of Ages is attached to a location with no remaining clues, advance.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Any location with no remaining clues.
If it is attached to a location with no remaining clues.
I wonder if we can move it.
Yeah. Poor old Wendy had that thing in her hands when she was
I know.
making her last dash.
I don't know how I lost it. I was looking after it 1 minute and it's gone.
So there should be clues on there?
Well, we don't
Only
know.
when we go
When
there.
we find out.
I
Yeah.
see.
So, yeah. Okay.
So that's you done, isn't it, Paul?
1, 2, 3 with a free thingy.
Yeah.
What's it? Yeah, I'm done.
Perfect. So, I don't. Yeah, I mean,
Well, my plan is going to be to shoot the Night Gaunt twice, move here,
yeah.
and then let my dog bite him when he attacks me at the end of the round.
Do you want to go and do that?
So let's do that.
Yeah.
Off.
Indeed.
So, Night Gaunt has a 3, and I've got 6 with the gun. So, only the auto fail to worry about.
Don't say that.
Yay!
Hey.
No, better put it back in.
back in. Yeah.
No
So
cheating.
2 damage to it.
Yep. Dead.
Hey.
There we go. Another Night Gaunt. Bites the dust.
How did you get the
Yay.
bullets for your gun? Was that your extra?
I used extra ammo,
Yeah.
And then I'll move here.
And
Dog
the
bite.
acolyte engages with you.
He does. Freeing up the path for anyone else who needs to run away.
Cool. So, do we let Emily go next?
I think so, because we can
Yeah.
try and get that
Yeah.
parlaying done.
Yeah.
Getting rid of another card. Get rid of the flashlight. And I am on +3.
+3.
I think we identified.
Yep. So you succeeded, but not enough to use your lucky cigarette case.
No.
That's all right. That gives us the 4 we need.
Friends in high
Yeah.
places. So we remove those clues.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. He's now an enemy.
Ah.
Switch this card with the bystander version of Henry Defoe, removing that version from the game. Attach the set-aside Alejandro Vela. Where's he gone? Right, here. To Henry Defoe. Advance to Act 3C. Henry claims to know where Alejandro is and leads you out of the diner. As you follow him down a nearby alley, he pulls out a knife and attacks you.
I would never have followed him.
Well, it says here. So, because he's an enemy and you're at that location, he's now engaged with you. And Alejandro
Stats.
It's just standing
is
there
attached
as usual.
to him. No, I think it's because he knows where he is.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's a bit odd,
Yeah.
but
We'll get a victory if we kill him. Mm-hmm. He's only got 4-3-2, so he's not too tough.
Act 3C, Alejandro's prison. You believe that Alejandro is held captive somewhere in this location. You must rescue him. While Alejandro Vela is attached to a location, he's not.
No, it's attached to him. Unless he...
Attach the set-aside Alejandro Vela to Henry Defoe. Okay, so he's not attached to a location, he's attached to that.
Okay.
If he was attached to a location, that location would get +2 shroud. Objective, if Alejandro Vela is attached to a location with no remaining clues, advance.
I don't quite understand that. Does
I
that
don't-
mean whatever location he's in?
I don't understand that. If anybody in the chat can help us with this, because this doesn't...
He definitely
definitely
engages
says-
with me.
Yeah, because he's an enemy.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have
Yeah.
those keywords that mean he doesn't... And it does say, attach the set-aside Alejandro Villa to Henry DeVoe. And advance to... no, we got the wrong one.
Oh.
No, have you?
Right, we have the wrong Act 3C. There are 2 different 3Cs.
Ah,
That would have been for a different outcome.
right. Rewind.
We've got...
Slight parallel universe there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alejandro's plight. You believe you have discovered the identity of Alejandro's kidnapper. Now you must fight to rescue your companion. While Alejandro Villa is attached to an enemy,
This
that
makes a lot
enemy
more sense.
has
Yeah.
plus 8 health.
What?
2 per investigator. So he's got 11 health.
11 health.
If the enemy Alejandro Villa is attached to leaves play, we advance. So that's what we need to do. So Alejandro's prison is for a different outcome.
Okay. Now it's going to take a few more bullets.
But that is like boss
Yeah. They might
boss fight.
come over and shrivel him, maybe I could as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we with our actions?
So Emily
I
did
took-
her first action.
1.
Yes.
You have 2 actions left.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing one
Plus
might
a
be
free evade.
My free
Yeah,
evade
yeah.
maybe first.
Yeah.
Good
definitely.
call.
Which you're at +2 already.
I'm at
for?
+2.
Maybe we don't need all these clues.
It's alright, you got a victory point for us at least, didn't you, bud?
2.
Well, I mean, I got that one. Let's be,
I'm at
let's,
+2.
let's say,
Well, you can go and spend your clues on the other
So I
act,
make
can't you?
it
Good.
by 1.
yeah,
So he's evaded.
yeah. But you can't use his cigarette.
Does he have Hunter?
face.
No.
No, he doesn't.
No.
So we can just leave him
Humanoid, conspirator,
running.
elite. Yeah.
So that's 1 action so far.
Yeah.
Run for 2. And then I can't... What's up with the lock again?
yeah,
It
that's-
makes it harder or
What's
makes
that
it
do?
there. There's
impossible?
just 2 actions to
Yeah,
investigate.
you spend 2 actions to
But we don't need
investigate.
clues.
No, true.
Except to trigger the ability on things like that.
Yeah.
Or possibly this guy. But he's not going to follow us, so...
I might just pick up a card since I've been losing them quite substantially.
Okay.
I mean, I don't feel too sorry for you. You've got... Yeah.
Quite a few there.
Yeah.
But I did need to spend 4 just on that.
Indeed. Indeed.
So, what's your plan, Al?
I mean, yeah. Well, I think it seems a shame to use a shriveling on this guy, but he's kind of blocking my way.
I've just drawn my gun.
Well, if you could get him onto me somehow, the guard dog will take care of him.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is I could move, but he would then attach to me. And then I could move, but then as I move, he's going to keep.
He's just punching your head.
I'm running away.
He's grabbing onto your legs.
Yeah.
Stabbing you.
Come back. No. I mean, the alternative is to go around this way, but then that's 1 extra move, and whereas I could go 1, shoot 2, but I
But
do
you've got
use a-
plenty of charges on the shriveling anyway.
So I'm thinking it's probably going to be 1,
One to move to there.
Yeah.
The cultist engages with you.
Yeah.
And
and
we'll
then.
reveal downtown. So there's 4 clues here.
Oh, has that not been revealed yet?
No.
Oh,
And
wow.
there is 1 action that you can do here, which is to gain 3 resources. Limit once per game. We can all do it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that is quite nice.
1 action to gain 3 resources.
Okay. So I'm going to move there. He engages with me.
First action move, yep.
So then I'll shrivel him. Shrivel.
All the tokens are in the bag.
So that
Yeah.
is 5 on 3. Which is +2, isn't it? So again, it's only the -3. And they auto fail. So
-2
I pass.
if you do not succeed by at least 1.
So it was 5 -2 is 3 on 3. So no, yeah.
Yeah.
So I take
1 damage.
1 damage, and I also take a damage. Oh no, I take a horror because
Horror.
I drew that. So 1 damage and 1 horror. cost. So not backing it up by 1 cost me a damage panel. Okay. Okay. But at least he's gone.
He gone.
So then, I suppose what I can either do that action to gain 3 resources, or I can move here to get myself 1 closer to start shriveling this guy next turn.
Do you need the resources?
Not massively at the moment, so I think I'm going to move.
Okay.
No, I don't need them at the moment. I can always come back that way, maybe.
So here's a question for the chats. How? It's not a rules question. It's
I'm
how.
going to do it while I'm there. I am going to do it.
How do you remember what players have done these different actions? I'm just curious as to what method people use to track that, because we don't have any means of tracking it.
Yeah.
And I can get next time. I can get little coloured cubes, and we can put little coloured cubes on spaces.
So is that you done?
So we're all done.
So all done. Yep.
No enemies to do anything.
Well, yeah. I've got an acolyte.
Oh, you got an acolyte.
Yeah.
Right, so the acolyte punches you.
Well, no, he bites my dog. My dog bites back, and the acolyte dies.
Right.
It's an interesting vision of the acolyte biting the dog. I know how to tackle this one.
Well, I can only assume that's what he did because he lost.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
So upkeep phase. That enemy readies. We all get some stuff. I think I've got 8 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. Aaron says he uses the equivalent of coloured cubes to put on spaces. There you go. Scott uses his memory, so that's never going to work for me.
No, nor me.
Who are you? Right, end of round. 1 Doom goes in the agenda. So how many have we got? Just 2? No cultists in play?
No cultists in play.
Nice.
No cultists in play, did you say?
Nice. No cultist in play.
Yeah, wonderful. I'll take a horror and surge that then. Beacon. No, I'll take one myself. I wouldn't let you guys do what I won't do myself.
It's a peril.
Oh, mine has surge, so I would have got the peril.
Okay, well, I've not read it. I've seen the picture.
Right, okay. So I'll take a damage and a horror if I fail. I mean, I can still afford to take a damage and a horror.
It's a good thing about having lots of allies, isn't it?
I think I might chuck
I
that
thought
in.
peril was if you had to make a choice. But there isn't a choice on that
Yeah,
one.
no choice.
Was it peril? Or was
I'm
it
going
something
to
else?
chuck in a card to make
something else?
myself at +2 for that, unless Emily has a willpower card to chuck in instead.
Willpower.
Yeah.
No.
No, you've got a million cards in your hand and no willpower.
So you can't confer with other players, and other players cannot play cards, trigger abilities, or commit cards. Right, so peril
okay.
also means you're on your own.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So
Well, I'm
we'll
at
be able to do
+2,
it anyway.
and
Aaron has confirmed.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Search the top 3 cards of your deck for an ally asset. Yay. So I passed that, and I get to search.
Oh, and
for
you got a
an ally.
bonus.
I'll bet put this one back in case someone else wants to draw it.
Oh, I'd love to.
Not too bad.
Well, that was fantastic timing because I now get to reshuffle my treachery back in.
Good stuff.
I got on the Wings of Darkness again.
Oh no. Well, that's all right actually. Isn't it? Well, you obviously don't want to take the damage because you're kind of getting a bit of a fun.
Doing
thing, but-
okay. Doing okay. I've also still got the art student if I need it.
True.
So I'm just going to do a straight test.
Yeah.
4 against 4. Because as you say, it's not that much of a problem if I
Being
fail.
moved isn't because you can't research any. Oh, nice. Good job you did put it back in.
So +1, and after this test ends, you may move to a connecting location.
Oh, brilliant.
So, does that mean
What does that?
I can take an investigate action?
I'm presuming not, as you
I
wouldn't
think so.
know. Or maybe.
I don't see why not. It just says after you
It's literally
move,
once per
doesn't it?
round. After this test ends, I am
so
doing a
have-
test.
Oh yeah, so this is the
yeah.
start of the round. This
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
I
the
always
test-
get
It
that
means you can't
confused.
do it again this round,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
think it's still valid.
The test
Yeah.
is over.
Yeah.
I get to do a free movement to here, and if I wanted to, even though we're in the Mythos phase,
Yeah.
I'm not going
do
to, but I could.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've still got this. It's not having any effect on me.
No.
Wizard of Order. Spawn at empty location.
Well, this is the one that's going to get doom.
This one gets
Every
a
round.
doom at the end of the mythos phase.
So we need to put it somewhere where we can get rid of it.
It's got to
We
be
can't
empty.
put it there. It's
because it's not
probably going to have to
it's
be here then,
not
isn't
been
it?
revealed.
No, it can be put there.
Can it?
What, even if it's not been revealed?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe I go.
We could, but if I'm going there, I've got this. And I won't be able to do anything while that's there with doom on it.
No, I'm wondering maybe if I go up there rather than coming this way to help Andy with this. Maybe I
You
come
go
up.
first.
Yeah, I can go
Okay.
fight that thing on my own for a few
Okay,
turns.
stick it up there then. Yep, that works.
Don't know how long
Okay.
it'll take me to do 11 damage, but I'll get there
So
eventually.
it gets a doom at the end of the mythos phase. I'll put it on now.
So at the end of the mythos phase, yeah, place one doom.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Locked door.
Here.
Wherever you are.
It's 5 here.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's
yeah.
the most, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 5 here. Perfect. Okay. Right, so end of the mythos phase, that gets a doom. Investigator's phase.
We need a plan.
Well, I'm going to go here and try and do some damage.
Yeah.
So,
And Alan's going to go up there and try and kill the Wizard of the Order.
Now-
anyone particularly need to go first?
I wouldn't mind because while
We'd
this
like
is
to
in
see
play,
what that card does as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let's do you first.
and
See
while
what
this is in
happens
play, it
there.
reduces the chances of my shrivelling coming out.
Yep,
Whereas if you
okay.
win, it goes away. So it's marginal, but
First action.
first action, move.
Let's have a read of the Town Hall flavour. Arkham's Town Hall is a quiet, unassuming building near Independence Square. A small clock tower protrudes from the sloped rooftop, the numbers faded from years of disrepair. So, forced. After you enter Town Hall, if you have 4 or more cards in your hand,
Damn it.
choose and discard cards from your hand until you have 3 cards in your hand.
Ooh, nasty.
There are 4 clues there. And do I want to do this? No, based on the fact that it'll take me 3 moves, an entire turn to get there. I do not want to do that.
So, first move. Second move. Let's shrivel him. So, that is 6.
And the Elder Sign move doesn't trigger AOOs.
Attacks of
Doesn't it?
5.
Why doesn't it? Okay.
And 1 charge. This attack uses and deals +1 damage. So I'm at 5. He's on 4. So I will back up with
Oh, he's quite tough, isn't he?
guts.
Nice.
Give me +3.
He's only got 2 health, hasn't he?
Yeah. B.
That's a kill.
That's a kill.
Consider him shriveled.
And I draw a card.
Okay, so it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity because it's not an action. It is just a... Right, okay.
So how do you get that artifact? You've got to get rid of all the clues or something?
And while it's
Yes.
attached, does it have...
It's got +2 shroud, I think.
Yeah, 6 shroud.
Oh my God.
Says...
So
Yeah, it's got 6 shroud.
I've just drawn to the flame. Draw the top card of the encounter deck, then discover 2 clues at your location,
Awesome.
which I think is good for that
It's
one.
absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it.
Is that the one that they've errated to say... What's the one that they've nerfed to say there can only be like 2 in the display?
Delve too deep.
Delve too deep.
Delve too
Yeah,
deep,
that's
yeah.
the one that gives you victory points.
Because you could
very
play
nice.
4 mystics and
Yeah,
all
and all
play...
just- yeah.
And you have 8 Delve too deeps in play. Yeah.
Yeah, completely fail the scenario, but get a million XP.
Yeah, exactly.
and set yourself up for... so I need the encounter card.
Yeah, we had a lot of Delve 2 Deeps when I was the Mystic.
Yeah, I've got them in there. They just haven't come out. Ooh, peril. Oh, this has worked out okay. Test willpower 3. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror. So for each act deck investigator completed, we have
None are complete.
None yet.
So I'm testing at +2. I'm getting low on damage, but I think I can work with a +2 on this one. +1, excellent. Successful turn.
Okay, well, I'll go next then. I'll find a new gun. Then I'll go in here.
I've got 7 cards in hand. I don't want to come.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot Henry with a vicious blow.
Nice.
I kind of, move the gun forward with momentum as I shoot.
Yeah. Maybe you pack an explosive round in there.
So he's got a fight of 4, which is actually quite high. I'm at 6, 7 because of this.
Yeah.
So that's plus 3, so that should be alright. What's that?
The skull.
Which is...
Minus X, where X is the highest number of Doom on a cultist.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So that's a hit then. So that's 3 damage on him.
3 damage.
And my 45 automatic is out of ammo.
So that's 3 damage out of 11.
Yes.
What skills has he got? He's got Elite, which I don't think changes anything.
Humanoid Conspirator.
Not got Retaliate or anything like that?
No,
Okay.
he's just 1 and 1 on his damages, so I can take a few
Just
rounds
a
of
guy.
hits. Yeah,
So
just a guy.
was that your first?
That was my 3rd action.
Oh.
I played a gun, moved and shot
Of
him.
course you did, yeah. Right. Paul or Emily?
I don't know what to do because I've got too many cards to enter the town hall. I don't want to lose them.
I mean, do you start? Do you go to here and?
Well,
no, because I'm the one with all the clues
yeah,
now,
you need
aren't
to
I?
go here
I need
if
to
we're
go
going to
there.
advance that.
Yeah. Can you play any of your cards?
Yeah, I mean, first
I think
action,
that's-
I play emergency cash to get 3 resources. Not that I need any more resources. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to save these for when I investigate. I mean, I don't need these. I don't need some of these cards. So, yeah, so I'm going to play that. It's fast.
Yeah.
I get a free movement. So I've had 1 action so far.
Yeah.
Was the fast an action?
No, fast means it's not an action to play it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you remind me if I can split the damage and horror between different targets? When
I was
attack?
thinking that earlier.
Yeah, we looked last time, didn't
thought
we?
you
And I can't
could.
remember
Yeah,
how it worked.
question for the chat. Whenever you get hit by an enemy and it deals damage and horror, the first question is, can you split it? And I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My second question is, if I was to put 1 damage and 1 horror on my art student,
Yeah.
could I put them both on and then it dies? I think I can, because you put the horror on first.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if it was a 1/1 stats though? Could you put them both on?
Could
there?
you put them both
Yeah,
on and
that's
then
the
it kills
question,
it?
isn't it? If
That's
it's
the
a
question.
1/1 stat, yeah.
That's the question.
And
So-
if I put a 3rd damage on the dog, does he still get to bite back as the reaction, or does he instantly die?
There we go. Lots of questions.
Lots of questions. Yeah.
So my first action was to play that.
Yeah. Second non-action was to do
My
that.
second action is to go there.
Haven't you already moved once with that or not? Oh, sorry. You played that to move there, and then the second action.
Second action is to
there.
move there. So do I spend a third action to go in there and lose the card?
It's a strange one, because
I think I might. Oh no, I discard down to 3.
yeah, if you've got 4
lose
or
2
more, you
cards.
discard down to 3, which is the awkward.
Because
bit of it.
these are not great.
If they're not great, do it.
Looks like chat says yes to all questions.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's a bit of a waste, but I go there
Yeah.
and I lose 2 cards. Done.
Okay.
Free investigate action.
Free investigate action. Thank you. So it's 6.
6.
Yeah.
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 What?
Do you have
It
a
is.
chance?
I got 5.
Yeah.
You need one of them cards that lets you chuck in resources for stats.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good card I've got, and I don't really want to use it, but I could potentially
Yeah.
boost you to up by 2.
I've got to draw 3 cards if there's clues on my location. I want to save that, but I can put 2 in. Can you put 1 in? So what am I? 4, 5. I'm on 7 against 6.
I can put 1 in.
Yeah. So I'm at +2.
+2.
+2.
Oh. And then then that goes back
Sad
in.
times. Sad times. Okay. Now I'm done.
Just Emily then, isn't it?
So you assign the damage, you can assign damage up to the remaining health and sanity, and then after you've assigned all of the damage, you apply it. All right, okay. Excellent.
So what can you do?
I'm going to get my gun out since I'm only going to have to get if I move to here, I'm only going to have to get rid of it anyway.
So what, this is your own special weapon.
Yeah.
Can I have a look at your weapon?
38.
Yeah, it might be an idea you going in with Andy and.
So
it's got
you
3
get
ammo on
plus
it.
2 fight, and you deal plus 1 damage if the enemy is not engaged with you.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely go
nice.
in and start shooting up.
Yeah, that's very useful. Come in and shoot the.
So it's got 3
bad boy.
3 ammo on it.
Okay.
Although you are probably only if you've got combat to back it up with, because you don't want Emily to be missing and shooting.
What's
you in the
Emily's
face.
shooting skill with you when you're using that?
5.
3, 4, 5.
5 against 4, so you're going to need at least plus 1 to back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can back it up, come in and help.
I can.
Okay, so for your second action, you move in here then. And
Yeah.
for your third action, you can take a pop
Blam, blam.
at Henry. Is it just a plus 1 you're backing
Just a
up with?
plus 1.
So you're at plus 2, you're spending ammo from your gun.
3.
And it does 2 damage.
Is it 2 damage or 2 extra damage, would it say?
If the attacked enemy is not engaged with you, deal plus 1 damage.
Plus
to this
1
attack.
damage.
It's 2 damage.
So 2 more
2
damage. Excellent. So 1, 2.
Cool. And then that's everything.
Rule done?
Yeah.
Okay, enemies.
Right, so Henry hits the dog, and the dog hits Henry. And then someone's going to take a trauma as well, which will be the beat cop.
Any other enemies in play?
No. Oh, that's sorry. That's actually gone to the skill pile.
Okay.
No.
So we've been doing good at keeping on top of the enemies.
Yeah.
Right, upkeep phase. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's actually quite good. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering a clue at this location, discover a clue at an adjacent one. So I can go here, investigate, and take that off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very nice.
Brilliant.
That's nice, really nice.
Yeah. Okay.
So then we just kind of need one more.
Next round.
Yep.
Off we go.
Oh my god, it's another night gaunt. That's awkward. Takes up a lot of my damage capacity.
Yeah.
Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist. Any cultists?
No.
Okay, if there are no cultists in place, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it.
Oh no.
Now, this is the one I can't remember how this works in terms of can we look through and take any one we want?
I think it wasn't it? It just we pick a cultist enemy from somewhere.
So, I mean, I guess we want an acolyte.
Yeah.
So there is an acolyte in the draw deck. Is there an acolyte in here? Because we'll take this one out if there is. There is an acolyte in here. Yeah, we don't want the... So yeah, next question for the chat, which they're probably already answering.
Put it in an empty location.
And then draw it. So, now.
Here.
You'll be going there, won't you?
Depends what we're planning to do. Because we're about to find the relic. We're about to free Alejandro. Are we going to try and do the third objective?
Probably going to have to.
It'd be great if we could.
I mean, I think we complete these 2 first.
Yes.
And then.
And then see
What I'm
about
saying
that.
is, do we want to put this one here out of the way and just not bother dealing with it?
Oh, no,
or do,
no.
we want to put it somewhere where we can deal with
It
it.
gets doomed, doesn't it?
Yeah, leave it where we can handle it.
Put
if
it
we need
there,
to.
because I've got a card which can handle
But
it.
don't we want Paul moving in there to do his
Yeah, but I can go
Unless
after you.
Alan
Yeah, he
goes
can go
first.
after me.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
or alternatively there, because that's empty as well, isn't it?
It is, but it takes you 2 moves to get there.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna head over that way to. help
two
these
not-
guys
okay.
anyway, maybe, because especially as
I
Andy's
mean-
drawn that, and I've got shrivelling
Okay.
out.
Good call. Yeah. You put it there. Does it say search? It says search. It absolutely says search. Hang on. I need to shuffle up.
Oh, so we draw it and it gains search.
Why was the top one bad?
Is it?
Search.
Oh, search.
Search.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were saying
Yeah.
search.
There you go.
We have another acolyte.
So the word search says you are permitted to
Place
look
it in
at
a
all of the
location.
cards.
Better go down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're
You're
everywhere.
obligated to find the object of the search should there be one or more eligible options found. Yeah, so basically, you search through and you take any one you want.
Oh, mysterious chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist.
That's okay, because you're going to kill him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we're all done. How we go?
I reckon we probably want to start with Alan, don't we?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm going to move here.
Cultist engages with you.
Cultist engages me. I'm then going to play Blinding Light, which costs me 2. So evade. This evasion attempt uses willpower instead of agility. If you succeed, deal 1 damage to the enemy just evaded. So the evade's a bit pointless, but
So that's an event spell rather than a asset spell with challenges. Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
So
Done. Dies. Easy.
done and dusted. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
That's 2.
2. I've already done the resource move. Nothing clever I can do in my hand. In which case, I will probably. How are you looking to do? Oh, so you're going to move here
To get 1.
to get 1.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And I'll get the other one
Hopefully.
somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need cards to back it up, really, aren't you?
Yeah, I might just stay here, draw cards, and I'll eventually get it. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
I will get rid of that final clue somehow.
Somehow. Okay. In which case, I'll play Spirit Seeker for 2. And then the squiggly lightning action.
Fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a free triggered
Doesn't
ability.
count as an action.
Yeah, so I can trigger that and I can take Rite of Seeking back to my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Done.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll do some shooting, I guess. I reckon I will try and get rid of the Night Gaunt first. So the 41 Derringer is going to put me at +4.
Nice.
If I succeed by 2 or more, it does +1 damage. So it's not quite as nice as the 45 automatic. That's 2 damage.
Yeah. Excellent.
Oh, that's only 1 damage. That's annoying.
It's still only 1. It's still the damage. You didn't fail
Yeah.
then.
So it's
No.
3.
I'm at +4. I need to succeed by 2.
So there's the extra damage.
Yeah.
It's
So
another shot.
I don't really want to waste another bullet on him. So I think I might have to shoot Henry with my last bullet.
Can you beat cop the other?
Well, I could, but the guard dog's going to kill him anyway
Oh, okay.
when he comes to bite me at the end of the round. So
Your final bullet.
6 against 4 on Henry, I think. Can't boost that, so I'll just have to go with a +2.
Emily could, possibly.
Do you want a 1?
A 1 would be enough.
1, yeah.
It's +3.
3.
Yeah, that's -2.
That does, yep. Okay,
Did you
cool.
succeed by at least 1?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 2 more damage on Henry.
Nice.
And I'm done. And I'm
How
out of
much
ammo.
damage is on Henry?
8.
Where are we at?
Out of 11.
Yeah, it'll be 9 when the guard dog bites him.
Okay. So, could do it.
Isn't the guard dog going to bite the other guy?
We can bite. Well, I could bite both of them. Oh, no, can't. He's only got 1 health left. Yeah. Yeah, guard dog's going to bite the other guy.
Well then, Emily.
Should I shoot one of them?
Yep. Go for it. Shoot, Henry.
I better add 2 just in case.
Yeah. So he's got
So I'm at
3 hit
6.
points left.
So you're at 6 against.
6 against 3.
No, you're 7,
5.
aren't you?
5.
You're
Oh.
3, 4, 5. You're 7.
Oh, 7.
7 against 4.
So you're plus
That's
3.
all right. That should be enough.
Yeah.
That's a success.
And that's
2 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
lucky cigarette case as well.
But that's fine. I could kill him with the beat cop if we want to get rid of him.
And did you use a...
Yes. Used a point.
So that's your first?
That's your first action.
First action.
Yeah.
Shall I finish him off with the beat cop? Can I do that as an instant action? Someone else's turn? I can't remember.
It's a free triggered ability.
Yeah.
Can't be. Do not cost an action to activate.
I can't
They can be triggered, but as a player, as a player ability during any player window.
So yes, then.
So shall we get rid of him?
Yes. Because as soon as we're rid of them, we found Alejandro, haven't we?
Yeah, let's do it then. So beat
So
cop has gone.
Emily's still got 1 action left.
Does he die? Does he? It's not just one.
Is discard.
Yes,
I
discard
still
beat
have 2
cop.
actions.
You've got 2 actions left. Okay.
So this thing is dead. Goes into our
Alejandro's
victory
blind.
display.
Victory display.
So what do we get?
If the enemy Alejandro Vela is attached to advance, right? Okay. If Alejandro was attached to Hunting Night Gaunt, no. If Alejandro Villa was attached to Henry DeVoe, yeah.
Yep.
Henry collapses to the ground, exhausted and blooded. Wait, I'll tell you where to find Alejandro. He gives you an address in Rivertown, and you follow his directions. Inside the abandoned office building is Alejandro, not restrained, but overjoyed to see you. Thank goodness! You have to get me out of here. The investigator nearest to Henry DeVoe
Okay, either me or Emily.
takes control of Alejandro Vela. Remove the remainder of the CD Act deck from the game. It's gone. If another Act card is in play, continue playing. Otherwise, proceed to Resolution 1.
Cool.
So either one of you two takes control.
What does he do?
Well, he gives you +1 skill when you investigate at an ancient location, which I don't think we have any of.
That's for when we go back to the
Yeah.
jungle, I think.
Alternatively, if you're an ancient location, you can exhaust him to draw 2 cards. So he's pretty useless in this.
But he's a 2/2
But
ally
yeah.
that can soak some damage.
Yeah.
You got an ally?
I've only got 1. So I
can only have
wouldn't
1.
mind.
Have you got 1 in play?
You don't
I
have
mean,
one in
I've
play.
only got
Oh,
one.
right, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've got more allies I can play, so Emily can have that one.
There you go. So you control him. It's interesting. No, in play.
He's in.
It's interesting thematically. It says he's in Rivertown, so that's here.
Yes, you would have thought we'd have to go
You have to
there.
go there. Why isn't it put him there?
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I've got 2
you
more
got 2
goes.
actions left.
What else have we got to do?
Have we got an
and
acolyte
shoot
here
the
that needs
acolyte.
killing?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and he's only got 1 health. So
Let's go.
if you move there,
So for 2,
that engages with you.
Engages with me. And he's on 3.
Punch him or shoot him.
I'm on
What's your
5.
stats?
Yeah, you're only on 5 if you shoot him, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you won't get. Yeah, is it?
It's only 1 health.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 1 health.
Yeah, so I think definitely shoot him.
I'm going to have to shoot him.
+2,
+2. Oh,
-0. Sorry, -2.
-2.
Yeah, but if you didn't succeed by at least 1, you take 1 damage.
Right.
So you take a damage. There you
Have a
go.
damage. Oh, there's 1 there. Thank you.
So Alejandro can take a damage.
Oh yeah, you can put it
That's
on
true.
Alejandro. There you go. Right, nice.
Is that you finished?
Yes.
So, first thing I'm going to do is preposterous sketches. I'm going to sit down and draw some tentacled thing. Play only if there's a clue at your location. Draw 3 cards. I'm overzealous. So my Weakness has come out. I draw the top card of the encounter deck. The card gains Surge. So, draw the top 2 cards.
Oh, wow. Christ.
Oh. Double Words of Power.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. And it's a Brotherhood cultist. Now that's going to cause problems.
Oh, yeah, because with the double word of power.
Oh, that is causing problems. Except he hasn't got any doom on him just yet.
Okay. Oh, and he's the one that only gets it if he's attacked.
If he's attacked. So that's my first
Right,
action.
so someone's got to engage with you to get rid of the enemy, or you've got to dodge them and run away, and then they attack him when you're in separate locations.
Yeah.
I've got another magnifying glass. You can have 2, can't
Yeah,
you?
you can. I dual wielded magnifying glass many a time.
Not sure how that helps thematically, but
No.
So
Maybe lying one on top of the other.
I think my second action has got to be evade.
Yeah.
And I'm at +2. I'll go for it. I'll go for it with +2. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. And then
I've got 1 action left.
move to here and do the free investigate.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to move. You don't.
But then
want to be in the same-
I'm getting this clue.
Didn't you say you had something where you could get a clue?
It's
from
an
it?
event.
I mean, okay.
Yeah,
But you'd still want to play that
You
next
played it
turn
then?
anyway, wouldn't you?
I think I would.
So, in which case you need to be there, and you don't want this guy to
Yeah,
read
I mean,
thingy with you.
I'll play a magnifying glass as a fast,
Yeah,
and then as my third action, I'll move to there.
yeah.
Get my free investigate. I'm at 6 versus 3. -2, and if I don't succeed by 1, yeah, fine. So I get that.
Those.
Okay, done. Enemies?
Night Gaunt and Guard Dog kill each other in an epic battle.
Okay, any other enemies?
No, only this.
That
time.
one readies?
Readies now.
Okay, we get a card. We get a resource.
Oh, that's nasty.
Is it a weakness?
Yeah, I'm going to have to discard Mitch.
Oh no.
Okay, 1 doom goes on the agenda. Let's have some cards.
Right. Attach Conspiracy of Blood to the current agenda. It gets a -1 doom threshold. However, each cultist enemy then gains action to parlay, test willpower of 4. If you succeed, discard 1 copy of Conspiracy of Blood from play. If you fail, add a doom on this enemy.
Yeah. Okay. So that's going to pop next turn if we don't.
So I think I might be parlaying with this guy next turn.
I'm going to spend a clue rather than taking 2 damage because we've got enough clues to to do that.
Yeah, I've got to get down there, really, haven't I? So.
Surge.
Because you've got no clues.
As I got no clues.
No clues.
Nobody's home. Attach your location. If there are no clues. Yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
there are clues.
So we've actually got nobody's home doubled up.
Doubled up.
So it's cost 3 actions to investigate that. We won't be doing that.
Either choose 1, spend 1 clue, or take 2 damage.
I think you'll be spending a clue.
I think so.
There you go. That was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, off we go then.
Right. So, I've got 2 options. Obviously, I've got 8 clues, so I can get down here and do this.
Yeah.
The other alternative is I can come up here, parlay with this guy to get rid of that, and then start to shrivel him.
It's got 3 damage, hasn't he?
Yeah, so I mean, I could only do 1 parlay. I'd have to take a horror from him, but I've got a decent amount of horror left. The alternative is I could forego the parlaying and just shoot him twice, but then we don't get rid of that.
If you want to go before me, and then I'll try and sort the clues out. Whichever one you want to do.
So, do we reckon up here? Parley?
I think it's worth it to buy us an extra round.
Yeah, I think so. And what am I parleying?
4.
It was parley 4.
Wisdom 4. Willpower 4.
Willpower 4. Oh, okay. So I'm at 5. So I'd be at +2 for the parley. Okay, yeah, let's give it a go.
You discarded a card to give you the an extra +1.
Yes, yeah, wild card.
There you go. So it succeeded.
Excellent.
So discard 1 copy of Conspiracy of Blood from Blight. Done.
Perfect. Then I will attempt a shrivel. 5 against 3. Yes.
Oh, nice.
So that is 2 damage. And that's me done.
I'll go next. I'm going to spend 1 resource to play Seeking Answers. So I'm going to do an Investigate here. I'm at 6 versus 3.
Is that the one where you're searching another room?
Yeah.
Cool. You really want this one.
Oh, every time it's on one where you put extra stuff in.
Oh, I mean, that was...
Okay.
Ooh.
Second action, I'm going to play Field Work. Third action, I'm going to move in. After you move to a location, if that location has at least 1 clue on it, exhaust field work, I get +2 for the next skill test I perform this phase. And I'm going to now do my free investigate.
Cool. So you're at
So it's
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against 6. +2. And that would have been enough.
Drawn 2 auto fails on the bloody
I have.
6.
Yeah. Right. Done. Yes, I can do that because he doesn't have any Doom on him.
Yes.
Should he have Doom on him?
Yes, because he gets Doom when I attack.
Okay, so I need to
Damn.
undo
Undo.
what I've just done.
Yes. So
that should have a Doom on it.
yeah.
And because it's got a Doom on it, I can't damage them enemies, and nor can I discover clues at my location.
Yeah, we should have thought about that, shouldn't we? I shouldn't have shriveled him.
In which case, do you want to just stay down there instead?
Yeah, there's no point in me moving in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have played the field work, ready for setting up.
Setting up.
But I wouldn't have played the Seeking Answers, because I can't discover a clue at that location.
No, yeah.
I'll just undo that. So I've still got 2 actions left.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card, and then I'll draw another card. And then hope that you get rid of that, and then as soon as you do, then I can...
Although because if that, we're advancing
Then I
this
can do
turn,
the
aren't
thing.
we? Because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Doris is in the chat. Good evening, Doris. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining
you
in. They are
should have
from...
No, shouldn't have. No.
Power Plant
Completely forgot
Games.
about that Doom one.
Says just at the bottom there, Power Plant Games. It's 2 play mats. We've joined them together.
I don't suppose Emily can get in there
Yeah,
and
I'm
kill
just
him.
wondering. Have you
Is it a
got-
problem?
Well, you will advance.
He's going to
if
cause
we-
the act to advance if you don't kill him.
Yeah.
Ed, you got anything you can do to kill him?
Not really.
What's your fight if you were to just do an ordinary fight
3.
against his?
2, and he only needs 1.
I
So it
couldn't
would
have really
be
killed
1, 2.
If someone can put in a +1,
Yeah,
that's probably...
Can't, unfortunately. Can you? You haven't got a wild card or a fight or anything.
No. I do still have that lucky, though, if it goes wrong.
Oh right, I reckon that's probably worth.
Yeah, I think that's worth
Yeah.
a gamble
Yeah.
then.
Can try that.
Run past me. Hello.
Doink.
Bye.
So this is at +1.
This is at +1.
It's -2.
So
So you failed by 1.
So what does that do?
You +2 to the skill test.
If you look down at the bottom,
+2 to the
it tells you there
test.
where the game mats are from.
So does that mean we pass?
Yes.
That means we
Okay,
passed.
so he's dead then.
Yeah. So what we should have done
Should
is
have got
done
you
Emily.
to go before me. Yes.
Yeah, Emily before Paul, and then
Yeah.
Paul could have
Oh,
done
yeah.
the stuff.
I could have done the stuff.
You've done all yours, haven't you?
Yeah.
So just me to go.
Did it, undid it, redid something different.
I'll do emergency cash. Then I'll move into here.
At least you can do what you were going to do next turn.
Yeah. And it might work this time.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And
Unless we
then
pick up
I will
one.
play Venturer for 2 resources because I'm in the discount room. That comes in with 3 supplies, which I exhaust him, and he gives me a bullet, which was nice of him. So I think that was my 3 actions.
Well done. Any enemies left? Did we get rid of any? We got rid of them all?
Yeah.
None alive.
They're all gone. Right, okay. So we all get a card. Deck's running out. Drop my second one,
Oh, psychosis.
which is bad.
Yes. Basically, add it to my threat area. After I take 1 or more horror, take 1 direct damage, or I can spend 2 actions to discard it. And as I take horror quite a bit, potentially, with these,
yeah.
that's a bad weakness to have.
Ah, wonderful. It's a willpower test, which has a +1 difficulty because we've completed an act. And if I fail it, I'll take 2 damage and 2 horror.
Oof.
That's pretty
Starting to
savage.
get nasty now, isn't it?
So I'm doing that at a 0. I'm going to have to chuck in that to give me a +1 at least. Oh, this is going to be painful.
Yeah.
Yes! Thank God for that.
I'm going to spend a clue.
Oh, Wings of Darkness.
Oh, is that the one that flies you away? That
Yeah.
actually, flying you down there is probably not too much of a bad thing if it happens.
Rather not. Put myself at +1. Oh, nice. Didn't need to.
I don't want to speak too soon,
No.
but we've been quite lucky with the draws tonight from the bag.
It feels that way.
There's been a lot of zeros, +1s,
Yeah.
-1s.
So, unfortunately, I've drawn a Wizard of the Order where I am, which isn't too bad actually.
Yeah, because I've drawn my second Seeking
No, it's
Answers.
got to
so I
go
can
at an
get both
empty
of the goes
location.
from there.
Oh yes, well spotted.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the Mythos place 1 Doom on the Wizard of Order. So
Shall I chuck him down here and I'll go
yeah,
shoot
I
him?
think that's probably
If
best.
we need to bother. So end of the Mythos phase, that's gone on there. But the opportunity for it to progress has
It's
passed.
passed. So
Okay.
Investigators phase. Shall I go first and just do my bit and
Important
see if
is
it
this, isn't it?
works?
yeah.
That'd be good.
So, yeah, I'm basically going to spend a resource, spend another resource, and play Seeking Answers, and then Seeking Answers.
Nice.
So it is, let's try again, +3.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we should view it as the first one failed.
Yes.
We should, because otherwise... I undid my turn where I drew the auto-fail out.
Right. Oh, okay.
So in the act of fairness, we'll say, I drew the auto-fail now.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, right, okay. So I get that clue, and I get a free move,
Free move.
right? So I free move up here.
Yeah.
I then exhaust field work,
And you get your free
and
investigate.
now I get my free investigate,
Yeah.
So you still had 1 action only.
which is at +2.
Yes.
But this time, I'm not going to put any cards in. But you two could if you wanted to. Although it's only the -3 that's going to cause it to fail. Or the auto fail.
So do you
Are
want
we
one?
okay?
I think, well, yeah, have you got
If you've got a card that you don't need that you're happy to throw away.
I've got a borderline one. Basically, I've got the Catonian stone.
Yeah, I can put one in.
Okay.
Oh, Rick's just joined
Second
in.
one.
Let's see if we're dead yet. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we are... All of the clues have gone from that, which means
Something.
we have found the relic. If the Relic of Ages is attached to a location with no remaining clues,
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
If the Relic of Ages is attached to the town hall, okay, it could have been in the Curiosity Shop in a different alternative timeline.
Right.
After an hour of searching Arkham's town hall, you notice a faint blue glow emanating from underneath the door to the city planner's office. You break into the office without being noticed. The relic is lying on his desk, along with a map of the city that is covered in strange markings and iconography. Why is it here? The investigator nearest the town hall takes control of the Relic of Ages. So we'll have a bit of a fight.
One of free, yeah.
You want to have a look at it, see what it does?
I think it's literally a free wildcard booster.
But if you take control of it, it's in play.
What does it do when it's in play?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's got flavour text.
Yeah. But I'd imagine
Remove the remainder of the AB attack deck from the game. If there's another act card in play, continue playing. Right, we have done 2 acts.
Okay.
I'll have it. Where do relics go? Oh, they don't have an icon.
don't have
so
an icon, yeah.
I'll put it there. First action was to play the thing which failed. Second action was to play the thing that got me the free movement, that got me the free investigate.
So you
I've got
get
1
one
action
more
left.
You might as well move down.
I might as well move down. I'll move to here. So our plan is to try and do the third objective then, is
Yeah.
it?
In which case, I might as well go in there first and try and get rid of the wizard. So if I start off by putting a bullet in my gun, do I want to get rid of the Venturer now?
How many clues are needed? Is it 8?
8. I have
Alan's
5.
got 8.
Alan's got 8.
Yeah, okay, so then I'll move down here for my first move. Then I shoot. And this is 6 against... Well, no, it's only 5 against 4, so I've got no beat cop anymore. That's not
Do you want to
very
shoot
good.
or just punch him?
Well... I might as well just punch him if I'm only at +1. Nope. I missed. Let's try again. No. Useless.
As I was saying, we've been really lucky with the rolls.
yeah. Right, so that's handy done.
Shoot it.
Are you going down to do the clues?
I mean,
So then
No,
we advance and
'cause,
see what
well,
happens?
see, I could run
Yeah.
straight there,
Yeah.
which I normally would, and I might still, but I've got psychosis, which
Okay.
is worrying me slightly.
Which is...
Every time I take 1 or more horror, take direct damage,
Yeah,
and I've only got 3 health left.
fine.
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3.
Spend 8 clues.
Spend 8 clues.
Oh. It is the Black Cave. It is connected to Rivertown. At the end of your turn, if you are here, you must either take 1 horror or choose and discard 2 cards from your hand. There's 8 clues on it. The Cave of Darkness. You watched Ikutaka enter this abandoned cave on her own. What is she doing in such a strange place? Our objective is only investigators in the Black Cave can spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. There must be no clues remaining on the Black Cave in order to advance. So we have to spend 8 clues here,
But we've got to take those 8
and
clues.
all those 8 clues have to have gone.
Okay. Well,
I can hoover up those clues easily. It's just going to take me time.
Yeah. I mean, I can get... I mean, I'll... Well... because you can take a horror, can't you, from that? So I'll need to get rid of my psychosis before I start going into hoover them up. So I can also help
so you're
eventually.
Done?
So I'm done.
Is there any other setup you want to do, or you just want to come down here? Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. And then I'll head down.
Move 2.
1, 2.
Okay, enemy phase. Got Wizard of the Order.
Yep, he's going to hit the Adventurer.
Uh-oh. I've got my signature weakness.
I got a knife.
At what point do we advance? Is it now?
In the Mythos phase.
Sorry.
At the beginning of your turn, choose a location other than your location. When your turn ends, if you did not successfully investigate the chosen location, take 2 horror and shuffle that back into my deck. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. Absolutely fine. Get a resource. Are we all ready? Check hand size, unexhaust all stuff. Everybody stands up. Fall down again. And next Mythos phase, pop. The streets begin to empty as evening approaches. When the office buildings shut their doors, the clubs open theirs, in places both public and hidden from view. In downtown Arkham, the Ward Theatre is well lit and filled to capacity. The surrounding streets, however, are eerily quiet. Only soft footsteps from nearby alleyways hint at any sign of life, and a cold wind whistles through the air. The workday might have ended, but your work is far from over. The figures walking down the street start to fill you with a sense of dread instead of comfort. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. If there are only 2 act decks in play, nope. If there is only 1 act in play, place 2 Doom on Agenda 3A as it is revealed. That's a good mechanism, that.
Yeah. Is it just the Doom on the card that goes, or does the Doom on the cultist go?
All Doom in play goes.
So that goes as well.
Yeah. Right. Agenda 3A, Hidden Entanglements. Who can you trust in this city of lies? Arkham may be safe from the perils of the jungle, but you are far from safe here. Each passing stranger in the dark or of night could be a kidnapper, a thief, or a killer. Each glance they send your way could be the last thing you ever see. Same option to resign. 2 goes on it. We've basically got 4 rounds.
Right.
3.
To get 8 clues.
That's not going to happen.
Rick will know where the arrows came from because he bought them as well.
So end of the Mythos phase, this one gets a Doom again.
Right. Okay, yes.
So we just got 3.
Well, we can take
If we get rid of that,
Yeah.
I've got to take 2 damage. Is this a player activation window? Can I move this supply?
I don't know. Where are we? Where's the... Here we go. We're currently in the Mythos phase. Round begins. Place 1 Doom on the agenda. Check the Doom threshold. Each investigator draws an encounter card. Play a window. Yes.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I want to load up a ammo. And then this guy takes 1 damage.
Right.
And I take 1 damage.
Right, okay. There you go. Excuse me. Right, okay.
And, yeah.
It's an acolyte.
Ooh.
Are we bothered?
Probably, if we want to try and get 8 clues. I would say put it there, but we don't want to, because while it's there, you can't. Well, you can while there's no Doom on it. Does he get Doom immediately?
He gets a Doom immediately.
I mean, maybe we put it here then?
Yeah.
Got to be empty location.
Empty,
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that?
It can go here.
Yeah.
They're popping up everywhere.
I'm in a bit of bother here, because if I don't get rid of this thing, I've only got 4 health left.
Okay.
There's a cultist in play, isn't there?
There is a cultist in play.
Damn it.
Does it get to
Place the Doom on it.
just 1?
Oh. Place 1 Doom on that enemy and test willpower.
Oh, it's a different one.
Where X is that enemy's fight value? Oh my god.
3. Okay, so for enemies, it's called the fight value.
It's got 3. And I've got 1.
Find the cultist enemy nearest to you.
How's the bag?
Yeah, so that cultist is 2 away. There is another cultist. Oh no, it's that cultist.
Yeah.
So does it have to go on that one?
Yeah, it says the cultist nearest to you.
Nearest.
Okay, that's that one.
Place 1
Yes.
doom on the enemy and test willpower X, where X the enemy's fight value.
It's got a
Fail,
fight
take
value
2
of
horror.
4.
So what is its fight value?
4.
sorry? 4. I'm going to fail anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you've only got willpower 1.
Yeah.
So you take 2 horror.
2 horror, please.
Oops, sorry. Can you
Thank you.
change for a free?
No, I don't have.
2.
Yeah, you can. Horror.
I was going to
Oh,
share
right,
it a
okay.
bit.
Cool.
Thank you.
False lead. If you have no clues, false lead gains surge. Oh, acolyte. This is not a good stack.
Got to be empty.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's just frustrating.
You might have to put him in here and then go kill him before Paul has his go.
I think that's probably.
Yeah, but it's going
what's
to take me
going
ages to get there. So I need to go after.
Can we just remind me, did we decide whether this would trigger an attack of opportunity?
What
At start of turn.
It does not, unless it says something like at the start of your turn, you may take a free action
right.
to play a card.
Okay.
In that case, that's an action. So that on its own does not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Right.
Okay, right, off we go then.
I would like to go
have 6
first to see
doom.
if I can kill this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 doom. Yeah.
So
This is
I'm
our
gonna
last round, unless we do something.
play this one. Discount.
So you're, because I'm in the same space.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doom threshold is 6, right?
Could I potentially go first and shrivel?
Well, you could, but
But I risk hitting you. If you think you can do something about him, yeah, you're probably best off doing it.
yeah. And I'll load up the gun.
The doom
I have the
threshold
bag?
is 6.
6.
I'm going to shoot him with the 41 at a +2. Unless anyone can give me an extra bonus.
No, if you're looking for fight.
I'm miles away.
No, okay. +2 then. That's good, because if I succeed by 2 or more, it does 2 damage instead of 1. So
you
he's
take
dead.
him out. Good stuff.
So that is action number 1. Right, which acolyte shall I go kill? That one?
Or should Alan get that one?
Well,
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'm
Either
not bothered
way.
who
I
gets
think
it.
you get
No.
that one,
Either way.
so that I go in here and end up in here because I'm probably better at discovering clues than you are.
Yeah, I mean, I've only got a 3 on investigating, so I'm quite happy to do that.
I mean, actually, technically, I've only got 2 until I put my
Right, so this
Yeah,
acolyte,
but-
I could punch him, but that's slightly risky. We've got a few bullets to spare. I'll shoot him with the 41. Dead. I think that's me done.
It's nice to meet normal monsters that don't have.
yeah. So there's me. So I come over
One.
here.
Acolyte engages with you.
Right, engages with me,
Oh, and this has been used, hasn't it?
and then that's a shame. Okay, I will probably have to shrivel. No, I'm not going to back up with that because that will give me a second opportunity to. Oh yeah, no, I will because I've got shriveling again. If worse comes to worse, so I will back up with that to give it +3. Yeah,
Ned,
dead, shriveled.
here you go. Suddenly got rid of 4 doom.
Yeah. And then I will
Efficient.
play.
Very.
I'm gonna have to take another turn with Psychosis, but I will play Rite of Seeking and put 4 charges on it.
And don't forget, because you're here at the end of your turn, you must either
gonna
take a
do-
horror or choose and discard 2 cards from your hand.
Oh yes.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that when I was backing that up.
Horror's all right, isn't it?
Yeah,
Usually?
but it's a horror then followed by a damage because of Psychosis. I'm gonna take a chance.
Okay.
So then it's
So
a
yes,
horror and a
at the
damage.
end of your turn, a horror and then a damage for the Psychosis. Shall I go next?
Yep.
Well, I'll have a free move. Found a shortcut. There you go. So first action here. Second action here. Exhaust field work. Free investigate. So this is like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against 3.
Yeah.
So I'm at +5. Oh, at the beginning of your turn, I need to choose a location other than my location. That one.
Yeah.
When my turn ends, if I didn't successfully investigate that location, I take 2 horror.
Yeah.
Be a terrible time to draw the miss.
It would. Yeah, -2. So that's fine. I get that clue. And then I have 1 action left, with which I will just investigate 6 versus 3.
Yeah.
I didn't really need to field work, but
That was very helpful for that one bit.
it was, absolutely. Yep.
Yep.
Pop. And then at the end of my turn, I'll take a horror. It's fine. Could I have a horror, please?
Yes.
And then the Call of the Unknown stays in play, and now I've got to pick another location,
Another location.
or just take the horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm moving down
1,
2,
2.
and
Can we get
I
a sneak
will
investigating
investigate
with your hyper awareness?
and
So
my magnifying glass.
you got magnifying glass as well.
Yeah.
Right. So you're 5.
So 6 now.
Nice.
Hang on, that's the wrong magnifying glass.
Oh, is it?
It is. That's my bad. I've given you the wrong magnifying glass.
Oh right, okay.
I don't. What difference?
What kind should
That's
it
the
be?
one that costs 1 XP and is free to play.
Ah, okay.
So you shouldn't have that one.
Yeah, but it's still 6.
That's all right.
Isn't it, or not?
Still 6.
Yeah.
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 One of us is going to have to upgrade our magnifying glass, or I'll bring the proxy out because I've only got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minus nothing. No, sorry, -2.
That's 2. That's all right.
Did you succeed? Did you succeed by at least 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
By 2, in fact.
Ooh.
Is that
That's it.
everyone done?
3 goes, yeah.
Is everyone done? Right. Enemies?
Don't think we've got
Nope.
any.
Upkeep? Next round. 1 doom goes on there, and we all get some cards. So we probably want to.
If there are
Probably
no
get
cultist enemies in play, take 1 horror, and this gains surge.
There are no cultist enemies in play. There's your search.
If there are no cultists in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it.
I should have taken a horror, shouldn't I? Because I'm still at that
Should.
location.
Or discard 2 cards.
No, I'll
We
take a
want an
horror.
acolyte, don't
Shall
we?
we have him over here then?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's me done.
Doesn't that, it doesn't, that's not the one that gains surge if there isn't a.
Yeah.
Cool. Good.
This is actually okay. I might lose loads of my clues, but since we need to clear that anyway,
Yeah. It's not too bad.
no. So I am testing intellect of 4. I've got 4. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just test.
So you lose 2.
Actually, no, it is bad. I just realised.
Oh.
Because they go on the location. I don't lose them. They go back there.
Oh no.
2 turns wasted.
Ah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Realised that just after I'd drawn it.
Brotherhood cultist.
Ooh, okay, maybe we won't be doing this third part then.
No.
Oh. Hunting Night Gaunt.
So this resign action we can do wherever, no matter what. We just say, tell you what, leave, forget it.
Yeah.
I think we might have to.
Is resigning better than letting the gender advance?
Usually, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we got a bit of time still, haven't we? 'Cause we got a few more turns, so.
No, because we got 4.
There's a doom here.
Yeah.
How long have we got?
At the moment,
Yeah.
we have this round,
Yeah.
and we have one more.
Yeah.
So it depends what happens this round. If we
So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But now we've got 7 clues back on that location again.
Well, shall I start by getting rid of that acolyte then?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good start.
So if I move here.
Yeah.
Okay, I shoot an acolyte with. Let's load up a bullet into the 41 and shoot him. So that's going to be at plus 3. What's that?
-1.
Okay, dead acolyte. That's 2 actions. So unless anyone has any serious objections, I'm going to play a card.
Nope.
So I'll put Lone Wolf into play. Better late than never.
Do you want to go first?
To try and evade this one,
Try and do whatever. Is that the plan? You two just evade and get clues?
Yeah, I mean,
I think so.
I've got the guy who's doubly hard to evade.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if people could help me back up evade.
I have a manual dexterity in hand.
Oh, well, that would be very useful.
Yep.
Okay.
Although I'm probably not going to get clues, so I'm going to have to get rid of psychosis.
Yeah.
Or I could well die.
That's the problem. Staying here. It's,
Yes.
I mean, if you like, I could have gone in there for my third action,
Evaded.
so that after you've evaded, they start hitting me next turn instead of
Because
you.
then you're having to do that.
Well, yeah, but I can take
a
couple
horror.
I can take 5 horror, so I can do that for a few turns.
Yeah, that might be better actually, if you don't mind.
I'll take that back.
Just a quick rewind.
Quick rewind to move me in here. I take a
Evaded.
horror at the end of my turn,
Okay.
don't I?
That's evaded. Yep.
Right,
2 actions left.
3, because that's a free evade.
3 actions left.
So I will attempt a investigate on 4,
4,
5,
5,
6
6 against 3. So +3.
plus 3.
-2. Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then we'll do it again.
That's nice, isn't it? 1 resource for a +3 on a check. -2.
Okay.
And you succeeded by 1, so it's fine.
And I'll do it again.
Yay.
Nice.
And that's your turnover, I think.
That's it.
It's looking good. 4 clues.
So, Paul next.
Yeah,
think?
I think so.
Yeah, but
wait.
I can't get them all, and I've got this.
Ah.
So I'm going to have to say
Here.
I don't really want to take the 2 horror, so I'm going to nominate this location.
Yeah.
My first action is to move. I get a free investigate.
Why?
Use it maybe when you go back.
Why don't you
Oh,
do
I
that
see.
as your last investigate, so you don't take the horror from there?
Good point. Good point. Good point. Right. So first action
First action.
is to investigate.
Investigate.
6 versus 3. Yep. Second action. Investigate.
Oh, hang on. Before you draw, I might need you here for your manual dexterity for my dodge.
Do you need to dodge? What if Paul stays and does all 3 investigates here, leaves you needing only 1 clue, and then you just ignore that, take the hit and find the clue?
Well, that's what it would leave me on 5. No, I'd die. Because
just from 1 hit of opportunity?
Yeah, because I would take a damage from him and a horror. Because of that horror, I would take a damage.
Nah.
Okay, so can Alan go first then?
No. I think.
Yeah, we'll have you go first.
Yeah.
So forget what I've just done. I've done it, but we'll just put my turn on pause.
Okay.
So you go first. You're going to evade it.
Yes.
I'm going to play manual dexterity.
Yeah. So I'm at.
It's -0.
Oh, so yeah, I pass it.
So I draw a card.
It goes there.
Okay, you've got 2 actions left.
Yeah.
Get rid of psychosis, just to be on the safe side.
So I can either get rid of psychosis, or I can do a rite of seeking to discover 2 clues. But
go for the clues. We can finish off this round.
But this isn't the last.
This is not the last one.
No.
We've only just started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in which case we're going to die anyway, aren't we?
Well, yeah, we're probably gonna. So I think I will use it. I'll get rid of psychosis.
2 actions to get rid of psychosis, so that's gone.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the turn,
Yeah. So
you take a horror or discard 2 cards from hand.
Yeah. And I will do the 2 cards from hand.
Okay, so I've done my first action.
Yep.
My second action is to investigate here again.
Yep.
Okay, and then my third action is to move here and have a free investigate, and I'll use field work. So I'm 8 versus 1. So I'm at +7. And I've succeeded. I don't get a clue.
No.
But I have satisfied the requirement of my Call of the Unknown.
We're all done.
We are all done. Enemies, there are no ready enemies.
No.
So the enemy's ready and engage with people.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to take them on.
Yeah, I might as well. I can't do this for long.
Are you taking them both on?
I think
I think
aren't
we'll
we
probably,
resigning now?
Well, no.
I don't think we are, because we got rid of the cultists, so we're okay. We've got an extra round.
Yeah, and then we can at least take the 2 off of that, which gets us a victory point. See what happens
Gets
there.
us a victory point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody ready? Is we draw a card. We get a resource, and we are good to go. I'll advance the agenda. Pop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these cards might be nasty.
Yeah.
This will determine whether
so
we.
I've now got 2
okay.
cultists and a night gaunt on me.
I've got a hunting night gaunt.
I'm going to spend a clue.
Yeah.
Since we don't need it.
We do not need it. There's no enemies in here with doom on them, is there?
No.
Ooh.
No, but as soon as I attack one of these cultists, they will get
doom. So I would need to go first.
Well, I'm getting flown away, probably.
See ya.
See, it's lucky I got rid of that, because if I didn't, I would have taken 2 damage and died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Got this relic. Don't know what it does.
I don't think it's worth anyone backing me up, because if I move, I'm probably just going to resign on my turn anyway to avoid dying. Now that I've moved, it's a bit of a bugger that I've had to move and you've all been engaged.
I mean, I could back you up on that if you like.
Okay, yeah, if you've got stuff that you don't need.
Well, not particularly at this stage of the game. I could give you.
I mean, I'm at -1.
Well, it's probably
So
not
it's-
entirely worth it. Then.
Yeah, it's probably not, unless you can give me at least 2. Guys, between you, give me 2.
I'm not there.
What is it?
Agility.
No.
No, okay.
Don't have any.
Let's just go for it then. You never know, I haven't drawn my special one all the time. So this is the time. Oh, +1. That'll do.
Woo.
There we are. Something like.
We have drawn that +1 tonight.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, it's kind of made up for some.
A lot.
Yeah, previous bad
that it?
luck. Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready. Are we going to try and go for it?
Just get the clues.
Shall I go first?
Yeah.
And get the clues. Right.
Go
So
for
at the
it.
start of my turn, I'm going to announce.
You're engaged with someone, aren't you?
I'm going to announce that as the location that is calling to me.
Oh yeah.
So the first thing I need to do is try and evade this. I'm 4 versus 1. Except
it doubles.
so I throw away that for a wild. So I'm 5 versus 1.
Yeah, so -2s are fine.
Yeah.
And is it an action to resign?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Done. That is evaded. It's here.
Right.
My second action is to move in here.
Yeah.
I'll exhaust field work.
You get your free
I
investigate.
get a free investigate, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against 3. And I can do that because there's no enemies at the location with. Okay. Got it. First action was evade, second action was move. I've got one action left.
Oh, Craig is saying, bear in mind, when you resign, you leave your clues behind on your location.
Oh, okay.
Do you? Interesting.
Didn't know that.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So we don't want to resign at the Black Cave.
Yeah, well, you certainly don't. I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and
Okay.
Andy
I
could.
can't.
Thank you very much, Craig. So my third action is to investigate.
Or do you need to walk away?
No, because I'm not going to resign.
No, if we get last clue, we won't need to find any more clues in there, will we? Because that's it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay.
So I play perception. So I'm at 4, 5, 6. I mean, I don't need it. So is it worth playing it? Probably not, is it? I'm at +3.
Here we go.
I spend 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. There must be no clues remaining on Black Cave.
Yep.
Nope.
You track Ikitaka throughout the cave, echoing her movements closely while remaining hidden. I don't know how we're remaining hidden, considering we've got monsters after us.
Yeah.
She traverses the cavern with the expertise of a natural explorer, discovering paths you hadn't noticed at first. To your surprise, the dark tunnels ramp upwards, taking you closer to the surface. You hear Ikitaka open and close something metallic up ahead. When you catch up, you find a heavy iron grate above you leading into the basement of a building north of the cave's entrance. Put the set-aside town hall location into play, if it's not already in play.
Which it is.
Remember that the town hall is Ikitaka's destination. For the remainder of the game, Black Cave and Town Hall are connected to one another.
Okay. We are not
One at a time, in player order, each investigator discards the top card of the encounter deck. Each investigator who discards a treachery card must draw that card.
Okay.
So Andy, you're discarding that.
Okay. Oh shit. I will have to take 2 damage,
Ooh.
which is this one dead.
I will now discard that card, which is a
activate
treachery,
it, but no.
so I have to draw it. And it's peril. It's all gone a bit wrong.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'd just like to change a plan. I can have you handle this, and you can discard your spare clue.
Oh, perfect, thank you. Okay.
Or Emily,
And you
she's
don't take the 2
discarded-
damage.
Yeah, I won't take the 2 damage, so I can have this guy's
Which
back.
means now Paul can now resign on that location.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair problem.
Yeah, difficulty 5, and if I fail, I take 3 damage and 3 horror.
Oh.
Wow.
Which won't kill me.
No, and you got the art student as well. So.
And I have the art student, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, and nobody else can help me.
I mean, thank God I didn't draw that. Touch wood.
So yeah, I'm at a -2, which means I can't succeed. If you fail, lose one of your clues. All right, okay. So I failed.
Yeah.
And it's 1 damage and 1 horror, but because we've finished 2 acts, it's 3 damage and 3 horror.
Right.
So 3 damage and 3 horror. So I'll take 2 damage and 1 horror, and the art student goes. So I need 2 damage and 1 horror.
I've drawn a treachery card.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course.
And it's the
As we all have.
it's the conspiracy of blood.
Ooh.
Reduces it by 1.
Oh dear. Because I've had all of my actions.
Yeah.
Rats. It was a little risky.
It was.
It was.
Oh, I'm about to get dragged away potentially again. Unless I can
Back.
whip out a.
So that.
Sorry.
That was a bad one to draw. I mean, we didn't know that we were each going to. Is it a
We didn't know.
treachery?
Yeah, you couldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
We're all going to get one.
Oh. Way, I pass. I don't want to get
You've got
dragged
some
away.
amazing
Again.
agility skills.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've all done that. Now we advance to Act 3E.
Right.
Ikitaka has found the target of her investigation. The trail of the mysterious cult leads here. A thorough search of the area may reveal more. While you are at any of Ikitaka's destinations, which is the town hall, the first treachery you draw from the encounter deck each round gains surge. If there are no clues remaining on each of Ikitaka's destinations, advance.
Oh.
Well, there are no clues remaining. Because we've already done the town hall.
We don't need to be there.
No, it just says
So
there's none.
advance.
Okay.
Because the last time it said put the town hall into play, if it's already in play, add clues to it. This doesn't say that.
No.
The town hall is Ikitaka's destination.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've already searched the town hall.
Oh no. Yeah. So I think we advance.
It sounds like it. If
like
there's
it.
nothing that says, if there's clues on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's in case, you could have done that one before you did the other one.
If Ikitaka's destination was the town hall, yes. For some reason, the tunnels connect to a hidden passage in the basement of Arkham's town hall. You find Ikitaka in a dark room, browsing through several maps of the city. What are you doing here? She asks accusingly. No matter, you're here now. Help me read these documents and figure out what is going on here. The investigator nearest to the town hall, which is all of us,
Yeah.
takes control of the set-aside Ikitaka, the Forgotten Guardian.
Okay. One thing, what should we do?
Remove the remainder of the EF act from the game. If another act is in play, continue playing. Otherwise, proceed to resolution 1. We've done it.
Awesome.
Wow. There we go.
What does she do?
I think it's probably a you or an Emily one, I would have thought.
Well, plus
Well,
one
it's for
fight.
the remainder of this scenario, which is now over.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's not a we get her and it stays in a deck.
So this is interesting because if we hadn't have done that,
Yeah.
you 3 could have resigned.
Yeah. But you
And then that agenda would have advanced, and
Yeah.
because of the conspiracy of blood, I would have then
then
whatever happens there, which I am totally reading before I go to bed tonight.
Yep, yeah. Definitely.
Right, just before we read the resolution, obviously, thank you very much to everybody for watching live. A quick shout out to all of my Patreon supporters for helping support the channel. This isn't a sponsored video, so it's through the support of the Patreon that I'm able to make these playthroughs. So thank you very much for that. If you like the content that I create, consider supporting me at patreon.com/gaming rules. And now, on with the more important thing, resolution 1. It's interesting because every resolution that I've seen so far said read resolution 1.
Right.
There is only one resolution for this scenario.
Oh, okay, right.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, if no resolution was reached, read resolution 1. Oh, so literally, no matter what happens, if everybody's defeated,
Yeah.
whatever you do, you read resolution 1. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
You arrive back at your house and take stock of this situation. Your investigation throughout the city has uncovered the existence of a secret cabal within Arkham. From what you can tell, they call themselves the Brotherhood, and they seem to know more about the Estley relic and Alejandro's previous expeditions than even you do. Their methods are secret and furtive, and their motives elude you still. However, one piece of vital information has come to light. They seek a place known as the Nexus of Nakai, Iktaka claims. A map of Central America lies on the table before you, marked with the previous expedition's trail. I have heard of this place, but its exact location is not known to me. Once again, your mysterious guide appears to know more than she lets on. With no other leads to follow, you are left with no choice. Once more, you must journey into uncharted territory in search of answers. But will anyone return this time? Check which acts were completed during this scenario. If Act 3B was completed, yes, record in your campaign log that the investigators found the missing relic. If the Relic of Ages is not already part of an investigator's deck, any one investigator must choose to include it in their deck. This card does not count towards that investigator's deck size. For the remainder of the campaign, any time the owner of the Relic of Ages leaves the campaign for any reason, another investigator chooses to add it to their deck. So,
if one of us dies again.
Yeah.
Well, technically it was part of my deck, so I don't know whether we want to move it to someone else's.
Yeah, whoever wants that. I mean, technically it stays with me because I had it, but I only took it because it looks pretty.
Right. We can figure that out.
But we can figure that out, right.
Yeah.
If the AB Act deck is still in play, no, then the relic would have been missing.
Right.
Okay. If 3D was completed, which it was, record in your campaign log that the investigators rescued Alejandro. If Alejandro Vela is not already part of an investigator's deck, any one investigator may choose to include them in the deck. This card does not count towards the deck size.
And we think we decided Emily for Alejandro.
Emily can have that.
Yeah.
What does Alejandro do?
Bonuses for investigating at ancient locations.
Yes. Yeah.
Are we sure we want to give that to Emily then? Is not Paul maybe got better use for it?
Yeah, it all depends.
That was it. We gave it to Emily because Paul wasn't there, wasn't it? So yes,
we'll have a think about it.
We'll have a think about it.
I'm just thinking, if my bonuses are already so much,
yeah,
do I need? But it is only +1.
Yeah.
So, if the CD Act was still in play, we would have recorded that he was missing. If Act 3F was completed, record in your campaign log that the investigators forged a bond with Iktaka. Any one investigator may choose to include Iktaka, the Forgotten Guardian, in their deck.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
It gives extra fight skills.
Yeah, that's an handy one, I think. Because you can play companions for less, can't you? For free, and that gives you extra fight.
If the act was still in play, we would have recorded that she's in the dark. The lead investigator earns the Expedition Journal card and must include it in their deck. Sorry, may include it in their deck.
May include it, eh?
This card does not count towards your deck size. So you have an Expedition Journal.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No, I got the journal.
Each investigator earns...
Feels wrong, but you know.
Yeah.
Each investigator earns experience equal to the Victory X value of each card in the Victory display.
1, 2, 3,
Here's
4.
one here.
And that dude for 5.
5.
Wow.
Plus
Oh.
one additional experience. One additional experience for each Act 1 card that was completed during this scenario, as you gain insight into the schemes of the Brotherhood.
So does that mean we've got 8 experience?
8.
Seriously?
Wow.
After having 3 in the past 2 scenarios. Well, you got 5.
Yeah.
I think we've got 8.
Yeah.
I think we have 8.
That's pretty
So
good.
we all get 8. You can buy your flamethrower. I can buy my upgrades. We will do all that before next week.
Yeah.
Proceed to the resupply point, which I'm going to suggest we do
Yeah, we do that next time.
next time.
Yeah.
Because it is clear now that you've got to venture once more into the wilds. Each investigator has the option to choose additional supplies. I might just take a picture of this and share it around.
Yeah.
And we'll decide what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Provisions, medicine and gasoline can be taken more than once. It may be an idea to visit St Mary's Hospital. Each investigator who has a poisoned weakness may spend 3 XP to remove the weakness from your deck. Each investigator may spend 5 experience to remove a single point of physical or mental trauma.
Oh, that's expensive.
And then each investigator may spend supply points to purchase one or more of the supplies listed below. We get 3 supply points each, and we will do that before next time. Now, when we started this campaign, we said we were going to do one every 2 weeks, but we didn't do one last week. Okay, so it's been 3 weeks since the last one, which means we're due to meet up next week. We're all still okay for next week?
All good.
So if you are following us regularly, same time, same place, next Wednesday, which will be the 29th of September, we will be playing Chapter 4. Now, what did we all think of that scenario?
Yeah.
Very good, yeah.
Very good.
Just as we were reading the end,
Yeah.
I remembered what somebody said last time.
Yeah.
That this next scenario is their favourite scenario in the entire game.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a really good one.
We did well.
Yeah.
We did very well.
Yeah.
None of us were super close to death. Maybe Andy?
I was.
Oh, actually, we
getting
were,
there.
weren't we?
Yeah, we were all,
Alan was
we were
very,
all
very
getting
close.
there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, true.
It was touch and go, and
It was touch and go, and I thought at the end we'd messed up.
yeah.
No, I thought it was a great story, great scenario design.
Yeah.
3 different acts I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
There was 3 different things to do, and they were all independent of one another.
It didn't feel as brutal as the last 2.
No.
Whether that's just because we
first 2
drew
were-
better.
First 2 were just diabolically brutal.
I mean, we did have bad draws, and especially the
Yeah.
second one, we had some very bad draws. So, but yeah, they were very brutal.
Yeah.
But no, I would have. That's one of my favourite ones I played. That
Really good.
was a very good
So
one.
as long as one of us upgrades our magnifying glass, then we're okay. Because I only have 2 physical basic ones.
Okay.
So we'll do that. But yeah, we are done. Rick's saying that he loves the party in Carcosa. Yeah. Don't forget
yeah,
other
that's
players
fine.
can spend actions to get rid of weaknesses. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Where's that rule from?
yeah.
I did not know that rule. We will talk about that later on. That's a new one to me.
Oh.
So as in, like my psychosis says,
Yeah.
spend
Other
2
players.
actions.
I didn't realise you could do that. But if that is true, we will have a look at that later on. Yeah, really good fun. It's late.
Yeah.
It is
Wow,
late,
it
yeah.
is late.
It is late.
Yeah, we're going to have to get going pretty much straight away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are done. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you all next time. Good night. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.